this way before. Gotta keep an open door. Circumstances navigate this path. And like happened oh so fast. No, we got lonely sometimes. You see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm off beat, I still land on my feet. And nothing can shake me. Cause I know my time. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a break for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games we play can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. It's fight for me on purpose. Take a second, see the blessing in it. With much expected, much is given. When I make the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness. Yes, you can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine, let them see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it through like for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm aces. Learn and develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing in competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lacking. Our cancer slowing our road. I'm confident we'll make it. Focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, give something. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going back soon and fight this final round. Life's a break for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games to play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. Telling you the truth, it's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. I'm gonna share all that I have and give to those in need. We're gonna win this battle, fight that disease. No one can
Hey, what up, JP? Eric JQ Nathan. What up, Keno? Big homie, cool. Appreciate y'all coming in the building. Damon, what's up, KB? Supreme Tax, D-Dub. Appreciate your Vince, man. Thank you guys for coming in. We're going to play this trailer, and we hopping on with the show, man.
You're watching America This Morning, America's #1 early morning.
Time after time after time, we are watching murderers go free. They hide behind their badges, they hide behind their white privilege, and they use the excuse that they fear for their lives to murder our young people in cold blood.
It's done.
Eggs, my brothers.
No, don't think about it.
All you self-righteous assholes do is march and destroy your own community. Killing me won't change a goddamn thing.
It's a lot different when it's a grown black man standing around it.
Barbershop Conversations, guys. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate you guys coming. We got a fun show tonight, man. Thank you guys for coming in here. Love is the word. What's up? Welcome home. Welcome home. Welcome home. You know, and what's today? Tuesday? So that means we 2 days away from checks and balances. I can't wait for y'all to see it. Oh, I can't wait. What a great film this is, man. Woo-wee. Man. What's up, main event? Appreciate you, dog. 510. What it do? And yeah, man, I simply just can't wait, man. Can't wait for you guys to see this film. And it's gonna change the world. Definitely gonna change the world. And I need you guys to share. And so I saw an interview on Champside. Shout out to Champside for recording this. Matter of fact, I should just play it, right? Let me find it. Shout out to Champside for recording it as I'm watching myself. I know some of y'all are still watching Miami and Miami. Who they playing? Boston. You know, I was watching the Boston game, and Boston got really good chemistry. They passed the ball ahead. What up, ROS? Yeah, you a Boston fan? Oh man, I'm not. You know, I've never been to Boston, but I know I have to go because I want to go to Ella's home. Ella is Malcolm X's sister. So one day I'm gonna just take the family and we're just gonna go to Omaha, to Boston, and then to New York. We're just gonna make our way on one trip. You know what I mean? Just spend a week just in and out, you know, and get that done. But Rolly's media day was today. He's in tremendous shape. I haven't watched any interviews. I just saw the thumbnails. He looks amazing. Rolly looks amazing. He looks like he means business. And his trainer is Larry Wade. So I think Larry Wade has done a hell of a job with him in terms of what he looks like. We'll see what his conditioning will be like the night of the fight, but in terms of a physical appearance, he looks tremendous. And shout out to Champside again. You know, Champside is being consistent at going to these fights, man. Salute to him. And it's pretty dope. I'm glad we got somebody down there. But I want to play this clip. Earl Spence, I don't know if he slipped up or he did it on purpose, man. I have no idea. If I ever interview him again, I'll ask him this question. But I mean, there's a lot of stuff I want to ask him, but amongst that, he said he'd been wanting to fight the Terrence Crawford, but maybe he fell into the Al Haymon plan. I don't know, and doing it the long way. I have no idea. But I know he changed subjects real fast, and me knowing Earl Spence, he always finishes the thought. He didn't finish the thought on this one, so that's how I know. I done interviewed Earl about 30 times, so I know when I interview him, he speaks in complete thoughts. He's not like I'm not comparing him, but he's not like Rolly. He's not like Jamel Charlo. He's not like Tank, where they talk in like where they can be sporadic. Earl is not a sporadic interview person. So I thought this was pretty interesting. Again, I got this from Champside. So let's check this out.
She did her thing, and then now you got Jamel Charlo. A lot of undisputed, unified stuff going down in America. What you think about that?
Oh man, I think it's dope, man. You know, I think the best is fighting. That was a good move. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, the best fighting the best, and you know, that's what you get. You get a lot of unified champs and undisputeds and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's big things. I'm looking forward to, you know, Jamal fighting, then looking forward to Devin Haney fighting, going over there fighting in Australia versus.
Who you like in that fight?
Does that fire up the competitiveness?
Here it is, right here.
Got to get to undisputed now.
Right here, guys.
Doing it,
I've been wanting to do it, but I mean, that's
You see how he's changing so abrupt? Earl don't do interviews like this, man. I know Earl. Let's listen again. Listen.
does that fire up the competitiveness in you? Like, damn, I got to get to undisputed now. Jamel's doing it,
I've been wanting to do it, but I mean, that's.
No matter of fact, y'all need to see it. Y'all need to see it. You know, Fred don't miss a beat, man. You know what I mean? This is my journalism kicking in. You know what I mean? And just knowing your subject matter. I believe I have a good understanding of who Earl Spence is as an interview person. So Can y'all see it real good? All right, now let's listen to it. Listen to this. We're gonna get to Kevin Samuels, so I'm letting the room fill in.
You know, what you get, you get a lot of unified chance and undisputed and stuff like that. So
Watch how his face change. He's like, oh, I got to change the subject.
I mean, it's big things. I'm looking forward to Jamal fighting, then looking forward to Devin Haney fighting, going over there fighting in Australia versus who you like in that fight.
Does that fire up the competitiveness in you? Like, damn, I got to get to undisputed now. Jamel's doing it.
I've been wanting to do it, but I mean, that's
I've been wanting to do it, but you know what I mean? Earl don't drink no more, man. We ain't gonna put that on. We gonna tell the truth. Earl don't drink no more. He a clean fighter, man. And you know, we got a big fight coming. You know, so all the talking is done. You know, the Bomac Wade, Spence on that side, Crawford on that side. We walking towards the fight now. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing happening. But I read between the lines, man. Good shot. Yeah, I read between the lines, Earl. Al Haymon had a plan for him. You know, Al Haymon had the plan, and he obviously wanted to be undisputed a long time ago. Maybe he didn't see. And here's where I understand stuff. Earl Spence didn't want to fight Danny Garcia. I can tell in that answer he didn't want to fight Danny Garcia at all. Al Haymon asked him to ask Dan to fight. I mean, assuming no car accident. This is what I'm talking about. He wanted to go straight into the belts. And he had to wait for Manny Pacquiao to get to his last fight on his deal. And you can tell how they moved Manny Pacquiao. He had a 3-fight deal. He had Adrian Broner, Keith Thurman, and Ugas. You know what I mean? Yeah, he called him a super heavyweight. He said, how you 5'7" and a super heavyweight? Nah, it's definitely going to be a great build up to this fight. But this is why I'm telling you guys, don't trust none of these men in suits, man. Don't trust none of them. And I know I have a great relationship with Bob, and he's very candid on this show, but Bob is still on that side of the fence. You know, Bob is not an ally of the barbershop. You know what I mean? He's not. None of these men in suits are allies. They're not. Simply not. They have a business to run, and they want to stay in business through perpetuity. And as you can see, Bob Arum is 91, and he's been in business 56 years, and it's worked for him. Al Haymon has been in the business officially since 2010. 17, 16. I'm talking about PBC itself. So has he been successful? I think he's failing. If you offer Earl Spence to Canelo, you're failing. You know, and I deem that. Let's listen to it one more time. We'll play it again maybe later, but let's listen to it one more again.
Devin Haney fighting, going over there fighting in Australia versus who you like in that fight.
Does that fire up the competitiveness in you? Like, damn, I got to get to undisputed now. Jamel's doing it.
I've been wanting to do it, but I mean, that's.
You see the pause? You see the pause? You see the pause? You're like, nah, I can't let the cat out the bag, man. I'm telling you, man. Earl been wanting to fight because of his weight. And I know Earl is not a coward. So when y'all say Earl be ducking, he ain't ducking. When y'all say Terrence be ducking, nah, Terrence ain't. I felt I've been around Terrence Crawford. Terrence ain't no punk in Terrence Crawford, dog. You know, as much as I believe Earl Spence is gonna beat him easily, ain't no punk in Terrence Crawford. Ain't no punk in Earl Spence. I can guarantee. I've been in the gym with Earl Spence. He's more of a methodical guy. You know, in the gym, he's very methodical. You know, I've seen him train one time. Very methodical. I've never been in the gym with Terrence Crawford, but I've been around Terrence Crawford a lot because I covered a lot of Top Rank, and he was always on the undercards. That's when Terrence Crawford wore a lot of big ass jumpsuits. You know, if my memory serves me correctly, he had dreadlocks too, dreadlocks as well, and ain't no punk in neither one of them. So we might as well throw that shit away. You know what I mean? Ain't no punk in Earl Spence. Ain't no punk in Terrence Crawford. The men that were handling them needed to make as much money as possible, so they convinced them to go that route. You understand? I genuinely believe after Sean Porter, Earl Spence wanted Terrence Crawford. I don't think he wanted Danny Garcia by this answer. I don't believe it at all. I'm being candidly honest. I don't believe it. And I don't think he believed he had a shot at Manny Pacquiao. I believe Manny Pacquiao kind of shocked Earl. I don't know if it's true. This is me speculating. But I believe Terrence Crawford was the goal after Sean Porter. And when they made that announcement for January, I don't think Earl really wanted that fight. But since he has a great relationship with Al Haymon and he owes Danny Garcia a fight, because Danny Garcia wanted to leave about 3 years ago. He was very upset that he wasn't getting no dates. But Danny's made a lot of money. It's according to Brandon Watson, he did an interview one time. He said Deontay Wilder, Danny Garcia. Those are the top two earners at PBC. And I believe it. You know, Danny was his first guy. You know, I mean, obviously Floyd is in his whole different stratosphere. Yeah, man, I'm opening up these phone lines, man. But there you have it, man. We got what we wanted. You know, we got what we wanted. Al Haymon and Bob Arum are going to run it their way. And fans got to jump in front. Fans got to challenge these people, man. Guys, we can't be afraid to challenge these people, man. Just think how impactful we are in the barbershop. Al Haymon got 3 black fighters on one card. That hasn't happened. The reason why that's happened is because I have no doubt in my mind. Al understands that he was wrong, and I'm holding him accountable. Do you see how Jermell Charlo was trying to fix his character? Why is he fixing his character? Because our platform is big enough where he listens to the people, and he's being very disingenuous and disrespectful to the people. You understand? And the reality is he's attempting to curb his behavior to be more likable. But that's the power of this platform. And I stand by it. And I'm opening up these phone lines, and we're gonna powwow, and we're gonna jump into Kevin Samuels. We're gonna have a great conversation, man. But the fight is gonna happen this year. I have no doubt. I don't doubt it that the fight's gonna happen this year. What's up, man? Yo.
I got the videos on my spare account.
Drop it in the chat. Drop your IG in the chat.
No. If you just go to your IG and you go to your followers or something, or you go into your notifications, I just followed you like 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
Okay. Go ahead. I don't know if I can post little boys fighting though, but I'll look at it.
It's not that big of a deal. I mean, like.
Well, you know, we got haters. But the shop got haters in real life. You know what I'm saying? I'll look at it. And I'll tell everybody to go look at it. You know what I mean?
Okay, bet. If you just drop the Insta, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, we'll do it like that. I'm looking at you. Yeah, I see you right here. I'm gonna follow you back, big homie.
My real name. Finally, my real name comes out, but that's fine. I don't really care.
I'm gonna put the link, and y'all can go see my man, and we'll comment on it when someone's talking. I'll go, "How you doing, man?"
I am the one, the taller one in all gray in the short.
That's black. You wearing black?
It's like dark gray, black, yeah. But he's in pants that are like light gray.
Okay. You got to fight in your weight class, man.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, I'll put it in the link so people gonna go check you out, man. Go follow Bryce, man. So what you want, man? I know you're excited for us to see you fight, man. I'm gonna look at it. Matter of fact, you talk, I'm gonna watch. How about that?
Okay. Are you gonna watch it like now?
I'm watching right now. I'm throwing you sort of right hook. You gotta pop that jab, man. You gotta pop that jab. You got a ponytail? Okay. You going southpaw to orthodox? Okay. You're not confident fighting right-handed? Orthodox? Okay. Switch back? Okay. Switch back. Oh, now you realize he can't hurt you now, right? Oh man, you gotta set it up, man. You gotta set it up. You gotta throw the jab, man. Set it up. You gotta look down to the body and come up top. Look down to the body and come up top. You gotta reach advantage. You know, you got good. See, a jab is just as good as a feint sometimes. You see, yeah, see. I'm gonna be the first to like it too. See that? Keep pumping. You
and
see.
then the middle one, the second one, he started recording late, but I just went off because he said, "Come on, you don't even know how to hit," and I just went off.
Oh, same guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Feint. If you're not gonna throw a jab, feint. Get off the line. Oh, hit you with the jab. Oh, see, because you're not doing your job. That's why you're not doing your job. You just walking them down like you got a basketball in your hand. See, now you wild now. See, now you wild. You getting wild, man. Discipline, man. Where your discipline at? You ain't got to fall for the feints because you're the longer fighter. All you got to do is reset. Take a half step back, reset. You ain't got to fall for the feints when you're fighting a guy my size. What are you doing? See, you're getting over anxious. You're falling. You're excited. You know what I mean? Stay calm. Stay composed. You know what I mean?
I kept falling. It's stupid.
He's just composed, man. He's just throwing straight punches. And you wide. You see how wide you are? That's why you're missing. You ain't setting it up.
I saw somebody say I got hands on the low.
Yeah, you gonna be, you tough. You just wide. You know what I mean? See, look at, he just throwing straight punches. He's just throwing straight punches and he's having fun with it. And he can see your punches coming. He really can.
I was trying to get him over with though, because he's a shit talker, and he was so much shorter than me. I really had to reach for it. It was annoying.
You ain't got to reach. He's shorter than you, man. But anyway, it was great to see you, man. Yeah, man. You got to feint, man. You got to pop that jab, man. It was great seeing you, man. So what's up?
The sky. Let's hope it doesn't fall.
Is Miami still winning?
I don't keep up with Miami. I'm a Lakers fan.
You are? You don't even get a chance. You don't even get to see to watch him.
What do you mean?
Because they come on at 10:30 your time.
Okay, what's your point?
You got to be in school. You fall asleep. You can't watch a whole game.
I watch what I want. My mom does not care. I don't have a bedtime because as long as I stay awake during class, I can come home and instead of going outside, I can go to sleep from 4 p.m. 8 p.m. Get up, eat, watch some TV, and then get up in the shop, and that's really it. I appreciate that. That's love, man. And make sure you go get checks and balances on Thursday, man. Go save your pennies, man, and go cop it for your boy. One time for your boy. What's the one time? Hey, what's your thoughts on Kevin Samuels? Did you ever listen to him? No, I don't know what y'all talking about.
Oh,
I heard the entire stream last night.
You don't know who Kevin Samuel is?
Open it up.
Oh, you don't know who Kevin Samuel is? Okay.
No, I heard about the what's the dude who got jumped in Boston? Freddie
Gibbs. Retarded. That's so retarded.
Let's say Freddie Beggs, but I knew that wasn't right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw all that. That was crazy, and I know about the shooting there.
Mm-hmm.
I've been keeping up with that because it's on
everywhere.
It's national news. It's on my county news.
Right.
I figured out about that before you even started talking about it.
Right. I knew about it. I just didn't have the emotional capital to talk about it. I had so much going on. I had to stay on track.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Because that's a lot to intake. 10 people gone. They're black. I wouldn't care what.
Biden went there today, I think.
Who cares? What's that gonna do?
I'm just saying, it's such national news. They got the president there and shit.
But what it's gonna do?
You talking about it on a live stream, like if you put it up in the title, you might get some good views.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's up, Mr. Whitaker? How you doing? I met Mr. Whitaker Saturday, ironically, at a funeral.
Ooh, I just went to a funeral a couple weeks ago, May 2nd.
Who passed?
He was my bus driver. And he lived in my neighborhood.
And
he was elderly, and we really liked him. I cut his lawn for him every 2 weeks.
Oh, really? How much you charge him?
I only charged 10. I wasn't like, itching 40. I don't really care.
You charge 10?
Yeah, it was. Please, bro. I don't really care. I'm not trying to, fucking.
Nah, you better turn it into a business. Turn it into a business, man. So what you do is you put them on the contract. You do it twice a month. Listen to me. You do it twice a month. And you're a landscaper. You're not a gardener, because a gardener just cuts grass. A landscaper can shape trees. A landscaper can change the water. The sprinklers can install. You're a landscaper. So that means if you want dry terrain, you know how to install dry terrain. If you want wet terrain, plant trees. You got to do all of that. You know what I mean? So.
I mean, I know how to like.
I'm not saying you do. I'm not saying, but you don't want someone to see you. Oh, what do you do? Oh, I just sell newspapers. No, I'm a businessman. I have a business. You know what I mean? If you just say, oh, I just sell newspapers. Oh, you just a paper boy. But you're a land.
I mow, I weed eat, and then I edge.
Now, just listen to me. You can do whatever. You can do the same thing you're doing, but you're a landscaper.
But that's a lie.
No, it's the truth. It's the truth. I'm telling you.
Anyways.
All right. Anyways.
I got to know him really well, and then I graduated from elementary school, so I wasn't on his bus anymore. But we still talked every day. I still cut his lawn and stuff, and he ended up developing brain tumors. And his wife knew me very well as the kid who cut the lawn on the bus.
Right.
She knew where I lived because we only lived, 7 houses down or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
She came to my house and she said, he has brain tumors, but you're old enough now, and I think I want you to help me with him. And I helped him. I moved him because they bought a hospital bed and put it in the living room.
Right. So they can watch TV and be get accessible to him.
I helped her move him from the living room, hospital bed, to his bedroom. I fed him. I cooked for him every now and then. I sat for him when she had to go to, the corner store down in the neighborhood or whatever. I talked to him, this, that, and the other, and he died, and I had to go to the funeral, which I was okay with. And then he was retired military and stuff. I actually went to the service with the 21 gun salute and all that.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah.
At the Florida National Cemetery.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah.
Which is the second most popular cemetery in the nation, other than
Arlington. Yeah. Arlington. There you go. Everyone's buried in Arlington. Not everyone, but you know what I mean. Yep. You got to go to you in 8th grade?
No, 7th.
Oh, so next year you go to DC for the middle school trip.
Yeah, if I want to pay, the grand or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah. All right, get off my line, man, and stop cursing. Get off my line.
All right.
Great talking to you, man. I know I hear it too. Love is the word. I hear it. It's my computer. I don't know why it's spinning like that.
I know. I hear that.
Yeah.
I think it's the fan. I think the microphone is too close to the fan or something.
Let me close some things out. But I hear it. I hear it too, guys. And I'm trying to figure it out right now. It's my computer.
All right, man. Thanks for watching the video. I did want to inform you, my friend does have a broken leg and a broken ankle, but he's living. He's out of the hospital. If y'all want to send him love, I'll screen record it right now. If y'all want to put it up in the chat, and I'll show him right now.
What's his name?
His name is Damien.
Damien? D-A-M-I-N or D-A-M-O-N?
It's D. Actually, hold on. I don't know. It is the dumbest spelling I've ever heard in my life. It is
Get well D. We're gonna say get well D.
All right, bet. Do that. All right, I'll screen record it. Peace.
All right, you better get my movie too.
All right, peace.
All right, peace. Get well D. Yeah. Feel free to beam in and all that stuff, man. But Kevin Samuels is still rolling, man. Kevin Samuels is still a hot topic, man. I don't know why my computer is spinning. I have no idea why it's spinning. I can't tell you. but it is my computer for sure. And I have no idea. Get well, D. Oh man, it's better. Yeah, I closed some windows out. Hopefully that helps. But I definitely hear it. Oh, and you know another thing too is I don't run the show through my computer. I run it through my I run it through a Rodecaster, but my Rodecaster is packed up. Today is the 17th, so I got 13 more days. 13 more days, man, and we'll be in the barbershop. 13 more days, we'll be in there, and it's gonna be dope. I'm gonna have Lincoln's piano in there. He gonna open the show playing the piano. Oh, it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. We're gonna have some fun in there. So I'm excited, and yeah, man. So I'm excited to be in my new office. June 1st, we'll be in there. Sunday, June after the Devin Haney fight. That'll be our first show in the new office. New and improved, man. We growing. We getting better and better, and I appreciate you. Thank you guys for the support. And what percentage do you think that the Errol Spence Terrence Crawford fight will happen? You getting some love out there, man. Get well, D. I think it's the only way to go. I really do. And I don't like Steven Espinoza saying that they need to be more realistic. It's 150%. Wow. It's $100 million fight. If you guys go to my Instagram, let me show y'all. I went to my Instagram and here are the real numbers. And the reason why I put this up is because I want the fighters and their team to know, don't get robbed. Floyd fucked up and got robbed. Floyd made all that money and gave it back to Al. Dummy. Stupid. So at $1 million, so here it is right here. At 1 million buys, it's 79 million. At 750 buys, it's 59 million. At 500K, it's 39. Now we still talking about a $15 million gate. Guaranteed you're doing a $15 million gate because Deontay Wilder did about 16, 17. Earl Spence did about 5 million, and the tickets will be 3 times that. So if it's $50 to get in the Earl Spence fight in Dallas, it will be $150 to get in the fight. If you paid $500 for a floor seat, you're going to pay $1,500 for a floor seat. If you paid $200 for the 100 section, you're going to pay $600 for the 100 section, and you will get $15 million. And for a fight like that, people don't care what they pay. You know what I mean? Shit. You know what I mean? I'm going to buy some tickets and just hold on to them, especially if it's in Vegas. I'll definitely buy like 4 or 5. Well, I'll buy 4. You got to buy them in 2s. You can't buy tickets in 1s. Buy them. If you guys going to scalp tickets, buy them in 2s, not in 1s. And if it's in Vegas at the MGM or at the T-Mobile, I'll buy tickets and resell them. The reason why is because in those stadium fights, they can just open up the the standing room only for $75, and people will pay the $75, and you lose that market. So, and it's 70,000 tickets, but at the MGM, it's only 17,000 tickets. So if it's 17,000 tickets, that means you got 5 of 6 of 17,000. You're gonna make some money. So I intend on making a few dollars on that fight. You know, it should be pretty good. Who's Who will be there. Congratulations to Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder is getting a statue in Alabama on May 25th. Well deserved. He brought a lot of tax revenue to that city, even him paying his taxes on his property and the 4 or 5 fights that he had in the state of Alabama as a world champion, as an ambassador. Never got in trouble, stayed clean, didn't do drugs, didn't pop dirty, was a man of the people. I'm so proud of Deontay Wilder that he's being honored while he's alive. That's very special to be honored while you're alive. Um, and Mickey Bay and Tevin Farmar is this Saturday, the 21st. So I'm excited about that. I'm gonna pay my $29.99 for that fight. I got to figure out where to buy it. I got to figure out. I think it's on Fight TV. No, it's a website. So I'll reach out and I'll get that and I'll start posting that tomorrow, so you guys will have it. And it's Malcolm X's birthday on Thursday. If you don't celebrate him, take 5 minutes and honor Malcolm X and his wife Betty Shabazz and his 6 daughters, and be thankful. He gave in 2022. He is the face of the revolution. You know what I mean? He is the face of the revolution. You know what I mean? And PBC ain't doing that well financially. The reason why PBC ain't doing that well financially is because Stephen Espinoza, there's 2 reasons why he said that. One of the reasons why he said that is because he has Al Haymon in a pickle. He's talking to Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford, and he's also negotiating against Al Haymon too. He ain't letting Al Haymon get off the hook this time. Al Haymon got him in their last deal, and then he left him for Fox. But Stephen Espinoza now knows where you gonna go. NBC don't want you. Fox don't want you. CBS and Showtime, we the only show in town. Where you gonna go? HBO? You can't go to HBO neither. Al Haymon is stuck. He has nowhere to go. He has all that talent and nowhere to go. And it's going to be a lot of fighters this summer really, really angry. You know? Yeah, Malcolm X, baby. Yeah, they're doing a lot of events. So I love the fact that people are starting to celebrate him. Oh, it got postponed? Oh, because Floyd is fighting this. Floyd done messed up their money. Floyd fighting this Saturday. So that probably took. Aren't they fighting in the same country? I don't know. It looks like it. I don't know. So they got to stay out there an extra week. That's going to be expensive on the promoter. Damn. Wow. That blows, man. I really believe, I'm going to be candidly honest with you. Crawford and Spence should get no less than $20 million. No less. 20 and 16. I'm just being honest. If they get anything, the president. Thank you, Mr. Thank you, Anthony. Yeah, I know. Damn, I know you did tell me, Antonio. Damn, man. I think it should be a $40 million budget for the fighters. And you say, where are you gonna get the money? Y'all figure that out. We deserve $20 million. We carrying the sport. This fight is carrying the sport. There's no other fight that can do this business besides Canelo and Earl. That's it. Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford are literally carrying the sport. They need to get at least $20 million a piece. I don't know how you come up with the money. Where you come up, you got to come up with the money. Because if they do 1 million buys, right, they're going to be somewhere between 750 and 1 million buys minimum. So let's say they bring in $70 million, $15 million gate. That's $85 million. So you mean to tell me that there is not $20 million a piece for those gentlemen? Are you kidding me? With the international rights and the marketing and the advertising and the site fee that Vegas is going to pay and the pay-per-view and the closed circuit? Man, come on, man. I'm not falling for the okie doke, but that's the problem. But that's why boxing don't like me, because they know I'm freeing up the people. I'm freeing their mind. You know, I mean, I wish Earl Spence was listening. I would tell him, don't think of Al Haymon as your brother. Nah, y'all negotiate money. And truth be told, Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford need to be business partners on this deal. You know what I mean? That is $100 million. That is anywhere between an 80 to $100 million fight, minimum, gross, minimum. So you mean to tell me if Crawford and Spence have a $40 million a piece, and then you got $5 million for the undercard, right? That's $45 million for the card, and so the fight will cost you $50 million, right? Because you got programming, you got people you got to fly in, you got logistics. Terrence, and don't let them fool you. Don't care what nobody say. I know the real numbers, and that's why I posted it today, because I wanted Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence to see the real numbers, because they don't think of it that way. They're thinking about, I want to make more money than Terrence. Terrence is saying, I want to make as much money as Earl, but they don't know the whole pot. The whole pot is like $100 million gross. It's about 50 million. If they take 20 each, it's about a $50 million cost. You got 3 undercard fights. That's gonna cost you about, if you want a good undercard, you put about $10 million into the undercard, and that's high. That's a lot of money for an undercard. So that means more closer to 5, because the undercard will probably be Danny Garcia. He hasn't fought in a long time. It'll be like Danny Garcia versus Victor Ortiz or somebody like that. You got to get some, because you know Al got to get the Mexicans in there. No disrespect to the Mexicans. That's how he does his card. So you can see Danny Garcia. Who's not a main event fighter? You can't be a main event fighter. You got to be an undercard fighter. So you might see Raul, that young kid. He'll be the second bout. And on the first bout, you might see Frank Martin. Because Terrence Crawford has no power in terms of putting some of his fighters on the card. So Frank Martin be the opening bout. Raul would be the second bout. He's Raul. And then you may have Danny Garcia versus somebody as the co-main event. Danny Garcia versus who would Danny Garcia fight? Boots wouldn't go on that undercard. He wouldn't because Al Haymon don't own him. No way you put him on that undercard. You get what I'm saying? Not unless Cameron Duncan pays his salary. Or maybe Fundora. Yeah, Fundora as a co-main event. Yeah. Maybe Fundora versus Danny Garcia. Nah, Danny wouldn't take that fight. Caleb Plant versus Benavidez. That wouldn't happen. But I get what you're saying. That would be. So maybe Fundora in another title eliminator, right? Fundora versus Tony Harrison. Tony Harrison just won. Fundora versus, whoever. But yeah, somewhere in there. Danny versus Jessicito. Hopefully Jessicito retired, man. Hopefully he saved enough money, man. He can go on and live his life, So these are the real numbers, as you guys see. 1 million. And there you have it. You know what I mean? So, I'm put the phone number. I'm sorry, guys. There you go. Feel free to call in. There's a number at the bottom of the screen. You don't think Danny will fight as a co-main event? He can't sell out Barclay anymore. Shit. You never know. But I understand your sentiment. I definitely understand your sentiment. But you're gonna have to do something. Danny ain't fought. But I don't know how concerned Danny is about fighting. You know what I mean? Don't know. Honestly, I can't tell you. Maybe he doesn't love it anymore. I don't know. But he's buying a lot of property. He's a rich man. Hopefully he's wealthy, but I know he's a rich man, and I'm just glad to see that he's creating jobs in his community for his people and all that. It's a beautiful thing, So I'm happy he's doing that. Yeah, Thurman versus Stankonia is probably its own fight. I think they're gonna do something like Ugas and Thurman. Stankonia versus Ugas. Maybe get rid of one of them. I don't know, it's a cheap fight. Hey, how crazy is this? Is KP in here? I'm waiting on KP so we can talk about Kevin Samuels, man. I don't want to talk about it by myself. And what's that man's name? He lost all that money. He just lost that deal with Pro Bellum. Leo Santa Cruz would definitely be on the card. Yeah, you're right. Leo Santa Cruz be on every black fighter's undercard, dog. You know what I mean? Oh my god, man, Leo. Man, Leo funny as hell, man. Leo is living the life. He got a Danny Garcia life, man. He out here living his best life. He ain't got no worries, man. I ain't worried about nothing. Leo ain't worried about nothing. Leo ain't worried about nothing. I ain't worried about nothing. Leo ain't worried about nothing. Oh man, you just sent it to me? I'll gladly play it. What are you talking about? I got you. You sent it to me in Instagram? Kevin Samuels was that dude, man. Now that he's passed. What it do? Let's play it. It's a great segue. It's 2 minutes long. Okay, let's go to it.
YouTube saying things that they don't watch the show end to end, and I'm not gonna and that's not gonna change anything, because there are far more women and far women who are listening. And who are the recipients? The women who listen end to end and are saying, well, you changed my life, you helped me look at this way or that way. Those women are benefiting. And guarantee when those women come into contact with men doing something, they all benefit. We're better off working with each other, trying to understand one another. You know, none of us are perfect. Certainly not me. I ain't shit. I got a lot of problems. Just like anybody else. We all got issues. But just like Ice Cube, when the brother steps up to do something, support. Find ways to support. Even if you have an issue with something it's doing, can you find 4 or 5 things about it that you like before you start off with the one thing you don't like? Because you cannot keep painting black men in this ain't shit box. They don't all fit there. And brothers are starting to push back and say, no, 51% of us are single and childless and 64% in the middle class. They're here. Can you interact with them? Just in a peaceful, civil way. If you never get married and never have kids, can you have a higher quality of life? Can you just be happy? Can you stop walking through life with your hands up ready to fight the reflection of you, the opposite sex reflection of you? I don't walk through life looking at black women as though they're my enemy. And I would hope that for the black women who this applies, you stop walking through life assuming that black men are somebody to challenge, is somebody to overcome, to struggle against. We don't need that. I need to really say this. I take no particular pride or pleasure in doing shows like this, because I know it triggers certain black women. I know they do. I know some of them get pissed. I've heard women on YouTube saying things that they don't watch the show end to end. And I'm not going to, and that's not going to change anything, because there are far more women and far women who are listening. And who are the recipients? The women who listen end to end and are saying, well, you've changed my life, you've helped me look at this way or that way. Those women are benefiting. And guarantee when those women come into contact with men doing something, they all benefit. We're better off working with each other, trying to understand one another. You know, none of us are perfect. Certainly not me. I ain't shit. I got a lot of problems. It's like anybody else. We all got issues. But just like Ice Cube, when the brother steps up to do something,
1 second. Let's listen.
Find ways to support. Even if you have an issue with something it's doing, can you find 4 or 5 things about it that you like before you start off with the one thing you don't like? Because you cannot keep painting black men in this ain't shit box. They don't all fit there. And brothers are starting to push back and say, no, 51% of us are single and childless and 64% in the middle class. They're here. Can you interact with them just in a peaceful, civil way? If you never get married and never have kids, can you have a higher quality of life? Can you just be happy? Can you stop walking through life with your hands up ready to fight the reflection of you, the opposite sex reflection of you? I don't walk through life looking at black women as though they're my enemy. And I would hope that for the black women who this applies, you stop walking through life assuming that black men are somebody to challenge, somebody to overcome, to struggle against. We don't need that. I need to really say this.
Right. All right, there we go, man. What's up, 301? Then we'll get into Kevin saying, what's up, man?
That was good, man.
How you feel, dog?
Man, I appreciate what you do, bro.
Oh, that's love, man. Thank you, man.
Yeah, man. Not Kevin saying you was a special one, bro.
Yeah.
Essentially, what he was looking to do was just put black families back together and build a bigger black community, a more prosperous one. Did you ever catch that?
Yeah, I in his death I did. Like I said, I didn't watch him much, but I knew I just didn't have time. He go live the same time I did, 3 hours. I don't have 3 hours in my day to watch his lives, but I understood his plight, so I didn't necessarily go watch him. Like I probably had about 3 or 4 hours total watching him. I never watched the full show, and but I appreciate him, you know, and he wanted us to be better.
Man, like when he died, like it was almost like Kobe.
It was shocking. Shocking.
It was like, damn, like out of everybody, this dude, and we needed this dude. And it's crazy because like the messenger's never gonna be perfect, right? Like the messenger's never, especially when you have like for example, like Charleston White is pretty brash. He's pretty stern on what he's standing on. Same for you, same for Kevin. So it's like you're gonna always have some people who highly respect you and people who don't fuck with you at all.
Right.
And it's sad, man, because it's a good intention in it. With you, Charleston, and Kevin. So.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, man. Because with Charleston, it's like the stop, you know, like you talking. There's no values in that, like, so like that doesn't add up. But I get 100% what you're talking about.
Yeah, I like Charleston. I really like Charleston, man, and I like how he pushes the buttons. I
knew you liked him when you had him on your show. Like,
I enjoyed him. Yeah, I enjoyed him, man. People like he said, "Fuck Malcolm." I mean, I don't. That's his opinion. DB was my host for a year. He loved Farrakhan. I hate Farrakhan. Like, what's this? I didn't get why people said. He said, "Well, Farrakhan was in on the plot to kill Malcolm." You know, so
yeah.
Speak up a little bit. They can't hear you.
Yeah, that's mainly what I wanted to say. Man, it was one video you had. I don't think you totally understood what Kevin was coming from. He was just talking about the masculinity of what he was saying. Remember that video you had?
Yeah, speak on it.
Nah, you were right.
Oh, okay.
You were right. I was like, damn, I think he missed it. I wish he would have watched a lot of other Kevin shit. Right? But I think, obviously, people are understanding now. And it's crazy, man. Like, you know how, for example, when rappers die, they get royalty checks, the companies get royalty checks, somebody's getting paid. Like, I wonder how this YouTube thing is gonna happen.
Yeah.
The same lane, like.
Yeah.
How does that even work out?
Yeah, it goes to your beneficiary. Whoever his beneficiary is. I mean, his channel makes $50,000 a month. That's why I don't know why people say he's broke. I'm like, dude, in my height, I was making 10,000 a month. You know what I mean? Like if Deontay Wild, when I was doing the what you call it? How you call it? When I was doing the interviews and stuff. Oh shit. Oh man.
He was coming off.
Yeah, but it wasn't about the money. But what I'm saying is, I'm smaller than him by a long shot, right? So I know he's making 50,000 a month. You know what I mean? It's easy.
Right.
Like
that's when they know him. I mean, so I actually cut into him when he was talking a lot about women.
Speak up. You want an earpiece?
So I'll have to speak it now.
Okay, gotcha.
But I caught on to him when he was talking about women, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when he passed, I actually went back to his stuff when he was talking about men.
Mm-hmm.
And bro, he talks even more savage towards men. So everything that he was talking about, even when it comes to, obviously accountability for men, supposed to the same shit you talk about.
Mm-hmm.
This is the same shit he was talking about 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I find myself going back and watching that stuff. He talks about colognes and shit like that. The way he dressed, Brandon and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of that is powerful in and of itself to the black community too. So I definitely urge people to go back, black men in particular, to go back and watch his stuff with black men.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch him. I'm definitely gonna. And now that my drive will be a little bit longer next month, you know what I mean? I will definitely do more research on him. You know, because he doesn't curse, right? He doesn't curse. Does he curse?
Well, he does curse, but it's fairly.
Okay, because I can listen. Because I can listen to him. I can listen with the kids in the car. Yeah. Yeah.
No, he keeps it 100%.
Okay.
It will slip out.
Okay. Cool.
It will slip out. But yeah, man, that's my call, man. I appreciate what you do, bro. I just wanted to go and drop that on there.
No, that's love. Appreciate you, dog.
All right, man.
All right, peace. Yeah, man. I just think Kevin Samuels, man. As I look back, I'm telling you, I never listened to him, but his death literally stopped me in my tracks, man. Literally stopped me in my tracks. And reason being is I knew what he wanted to do. He wanted to hold us accountable without the wasted conversation. Hey, how you doing? How your mama doing? How your daddy doing? Well, I was just calling to see how you're doing. Well, what do you want? What's the problem? And when we are in the 60 percentile in terms of fatherless childs and women bragging about being single, men bragging about being ballers, men bragging about being dope dealers, men bragging about being with their pants halfway off their butt, men now brag about getting drunk and smoking weed now. Like smoking weed is like, if you don't smoke weed now, shit, something wrong with you, you know? So it was very, very heart-wrenching, man, because I liked his appearance. I love that the fact that we got to see a man so debonair, so forward with his thinking. He was wealthy. He was independent. I know he had job offers. Oh, I know. Hey, you can't tell me a network didn't want that man. Come on, man. How can you not tell me Showtime wouldn't come after that guy? Man, come on, man. He got 1 million followers. You don't think Showtime wanted him to increase their subscriber base? You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. So it's just genuinely important, man, that we honor him because he meant well. I genuinely believe he meant well. And they said Cinco de Mayo is Kevin Samuels Day. That's what Charleston White said. So Cinco de Mayo is Kevin Samuels Day, man. And he deserved it. He deserved it. And the fact that he had responses on both sides. Yeah, he just came out in Atlanta. Yeah, I saw that episode. The editor was watching it while I was at his house. And yeah, we will never see him again. And you know what sparked me to say, fuck forget the rest of the world. Not the people that love me and support, but the people that I saw how people responded to his death. That's how people in boxing is gonna respond to me when I die. Oh man, he was Satan. He was the devil. He was arrogant. All I want us to do is be better. I want us to be independent. That's it. Because I know once you get past first base on being independent, the hardest part is getting to first base. I'm telling you, it's hard, man, because it's easy to go out there and get a $25 an hour job, man. It's easy to go to trade school and work for somebody else, you know, and we also got to understand too. Women got to understand this. A men that have trades is a great profession. Come on, man. We got to cut that out, man. Like men who are carpenters and drive trucks and work for beer companies. This Instagram, this social media stuff got people thinking that you got to be a baller. Like you got to be an outward baller to be a successful man. I don't like that. I don't like that culture at all. And I know social media has convinced us that that's the only way to go. But let me tell you this. There will be more carpenters, more police officers, more firemen, more ambulance drivers, more YouTubers, more than anything else in the world, raising and keeping the family together, whether it's on the women's side or whether it's on the man's side. You know what I mean? When you step out of your house, you don't say, man, I need to find a millionaire. No, you say, man, I need someone to fix my engine, right? Don't you say that? I need someone who owns a postal box. I need to go. You understand what I'm saying? So we got to cut all that BS out, man. It's wrong how social media has convinced us that a man that makes $80,000 a year ain't worthy. Are you kidding me? If you live in middle America and you make $80,000 a year, when I have a drain, when I have a clog, right? I call a plumber. I don't say, hey, where's Puff Daddy at? Hey, where's Oprah Winfrey at? Hey, where's the next NBA player, NFL football player? You understand what I'm saying? It's disgusting how we say, oh, I want to be bald. Like Jamel Charlo. It's disgusting how he talks, because when he has a problem in his house, he don't call his $1 million Chris Brown friends. He calls someone that has a trade, that is an expert at something. So I think we got to get off of that that mindset that you got to be a baller to be a man. You got to be. Now I do believe that you got to be accountable to your life. If you have 2 kids, you have 3 kids, you got to be accountable to them. You know what I mean? And I don't know what it costs in your country, in your city, in your state. I don't understand that. You know what I mean? I don't understand, but I'll be damned if I look down upon a man that's a plumber. Man, my dad was a locksmith. My dad owned a hardware, so we didn't have a relationship, but he owned his house, he owned his business, and then he bought a house in Atlanta. And that's where he died at, right? He died in Atlanta. You know, I don't even know where he died at, right? You know what I mean? But you understand what I'm saying? So the reality is, man, you can be a great man as a plumber. You can be a great man as a YouTuber. You can be a great man as a mechanic. You know what I mean? Oh, my man got to wear a suit, man. I want to hang out with Puff Daddy. I ain't never seen Puff Daddy. When I walk out of my house, well, my future house, I don't know what they do for. Oh, my neighbor is an electrician. My neighbor is an electrician. And I'm not bragging or nothing, but I am moving to a mansion, right? My neighbor is an electrician. So he's coming over to install my TVs and rewire the whole wall and stuff like that. He's an electrician. So we got to cut all that out, man, and all that bogusness. And yeah, your father was a baker. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know, like it disturbs me, man. It literally disturbs me when I see these men and I see these women talk like, in order for you to talk to me, in order for you to be a part of my life and accept it, you got to be a millionaire. But you got to be a millionaire on Wall Street. You got to be a millionaire as an athlete. Oh, man, I ain't wore a suit in what? Man, I couldn't tell you. I wear sweats everywhere. Everybody know Fred wears sweats and Nikes everywhere, man. You know, and a hoodie. You know what I mean? And if you know why I wear a hoodie, you know why I wear a hoodie, man. I don't take no chances in these streets, man. You know, and it's we got to get away from that. And I think Kevin Samuels was all about that. Sixth, where you been, dog? How you been?
Yeah, what's up, Fred? What's up, my nigga? What's good?
How you feel, man? I'm feeling good. We talking about Kevin Samuels. What's up?
Man, I feel great. Man, oh yeah. I'm gonna get to it. Shit, when it comes to Kevin Samuels, man, I definitely watched a good chunk of his video, especially I'll say from that middle of 2020 on up. And I saw his last live, and then he looked a little his energy wasn't as up as knew someone right with him, but never knew it was that severe. But it do make sense. He had a Red Bull with him all the time, and people gotta understand that shit's no good for you. Read them ingredients. Yeah, you thinking that you feeling better because it give you energy, but you're not understanding what it do to your heart. You know what I'm saying? You're making your heart have to pump fast and fast and lead to cardiac arrest. But I would just say Kevin Samuels was a advocate for the regular black man who made it and worked his ass off to make 6 figures and 7 figures to pick the woman that he wants. And there's nothing wrong with that. And that's why he was so famous. So many women, especially our own women, who are so angry at a man telling a woman, you know, hey, this is what it is, because y'all come to him. He always said, y'all come to me. I don't come to y'all. I don't beg y'all. I don't probe y'all, coerce y'all. Y'all come to me to get advice. Y'all ask me, rate me from a scale to 1 through 10. 7 not being an option. And there's nothing wrong with that. I just don't understand on the flip side of, you know, the men like and one big buff black guy that does not like Kevin Samuels and all that, who talks about, oh, he was no good after his death. You know, he's talking down on him to his death, but where was you at when he was alive? You didn't say all that shit to him when he was alive. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure y'all know who I'm talking about.
I don't know.
The dude that used to bow down to claimed to bow down to black women, but all he was doing was taking black women's money. Derrick Jackson, that's his name. Derrick Jackson.
Oh, really? He had something bad to say?
Exposed. Yes, he had something very bad. He said he couldn't stand them. Talking about he was terrible for black community, terrible for black
Are you
men,
serious?
black women. I mean, talking crap.
Are you serious?
Stealing.
Are you
using your looks to steal?
Are you serious?
Yes. He's all over YouTube, Facebook, making lives, going crazy, trying to capitalize off.
Are you serious?
A lot of people capitalizing. Yeah, capitalizing off his death. Yeah, making crazy money. People are sick, man. I say this too. All he was trying to do too is help the black man's image when it comes to dressing. He wanted us to go back to being classy, not trash. Because a lot of black men, let's keep it real, we have a very low value system when it comes to smelling good. It ain't all about wearing suits or nothing, but just feeling your best, dressing your best, when you know, making your best foot forward when you go up out the house. You feel me? A lot of us look at that as like, that's a trash idea. Like, no, that's old school. I want to be comfortable, do this and that. And that's cool to be comfortable, but like, what kind of tone are you setting for the younger generation? Stop being so selfish and go, me. You know, it's a time and a place for that. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like he was just trying his best, his damnness to get black women to understand that we do love y'all. We just want the same cooperation that, you know what I'm saying, y'all want from us. Like, you know, it's a give and take and give type of situation. And I don't know, I just feel like that's what he represented, like trying to, in his own way, you know, because he was very different the way his approach was. You know, he would be very blunt. People are with men, so I don't know why people say he would kiss men's ass. It may come off that way towards the last, I'll say, 100 videos that he did about black women and black men. It may come off like that. But his videos about black men, he used to go in. I used to, not trash black men, but he would say, y'all need to get it together. Y'all want this certain type of woman, but you don't even qualify. You know, you used to love to use that word qualify. You don't qualify your interest to get that black woman's attention. You know, black women are very unique in the way that they're not like white women, not like other races. And what they want you to be your best, because at the end of the day, a lot of us come from low, income circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not on your, getting to your bag if you're not elevating as a man, if you're not learning knowledge yourself and getting yourself together.
Mm-hmm.
Why should any black woman want to submit to you?
Mm-hmm.
So he used to talk about submission in that way. Then he started to get on the other topic about a year and a half later with the average and best, black men, getting black women to submit to you and be more attractive.
Right.
So that's pretty much all he would talk about. And he shook the world up with that, man. He had
He
people
shook
from
the-
Europe. I remember his highest video. He had $25,000 sent from this European white lady.
Are you
Go
serious?
back and look those. I swear on everything else. He said, "Thank you for trying to help out your community over there." Like he was different, bro. Like I've never seen the donations be as high as it was for him. He had a dude from Nigeria send him $10,000. People from the Arabian nation sending them $5,000, $1,000. I mean, it was nothing for him to get $500 down donation. People just saying thank you. You know what I'm saying? They'd be college graduate guys from Howard.
That's beautiful.
It's just a beautiful thing, man. Like, so I don't understand the hate. Is the reason why I called it. I don't understand the hate. Where do you think the hate comes from? Is it because he was successful?
They can't do what he do. They want to do what he. They want to do what he can do. You know, it's similar to like when they started. Because how I found out about cash donations is like when Trill Boxing Talk or 78 or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember. But people used to count. I remember I was talking to Blue Blood one day. He said people count people's donations. I said, what?
Damn.
People count. Damn. I'm dropping my candy. People count their donations? I'm like, I opened up my mouth that wide. I said, what the hell is this going on? Like what is it? You really count another? It's successful, man.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. I only did it, Fred, when I was counting how much because I thought it was.
No, I wasn't meaning like that. No,
I'm just not a hating ass. Oh no, I already know, but I'm just saying from my standpoint, I'm not a hating ass. I love this. I was smiling the whole time. Like, this is inspiring.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, it's just funny. And then I and then when I see Blue Blood, I'm like, y'all better respect that man. That man was working 3 jobs 5 years ago, man. Remember he would do videos in the bus. He would say, I'm going to the ambulance and EMT and all that, man. Y'all better respect that, man. I don't count that man's money. Are you kidding? As a matter of fact, what do I tell y'all when Blue Blood go on the road? I said, I don't need y'all money. Y'all go support Blue Blood, man. Go give him the cash apps and the super chats and all that, man. Because it's important that he know that he has support out there. Because if he knows he has the support of the people, he'll never cave into the fighters and the fans. I mean, to the promoters and shit. You know what I mean? We got the power. You know, that's true, man. I would say this too. Everybody calling black men gay for getting tattooed. What about all the men who Jordan tattoos on them? I got Muhammad Ali tattoos on them. I got because people are just so angry that men, especially black men, are proud of someone. And I look. You know, I can respect you from afar and give you your praise and respects and gold roses, red, whatever kind of roses you want. Yeah.
But I'm just not getting no tattoos. But it's been over. They said 50 black men on Twitter have shown off they
let them do it.
Types of Kevin Samuels, and I'm like, he must have really touched people.
How about if they got married? How about if he helped them get married? How about he counseled them?
I was about to say there was a whole show that I can't try to find it because there's so many.
Yeah, he had a whole show of testimonials.
He dedicated a whole show of black women and there's other races too that would call in for a whole hour and say, "Thank you, Kevin Samuels. You're the reason why me and my husband got married."
Man, come on, man.
Samuels. I learned how to submit to my man because of your practices and teaching.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
So, you know what I'm saying? The ways that you taught me how to do this, I didn't know how to do it before. My mom taught me how to be a very masculine woman. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Dude.
Just keeping it real.
I need to do a whole show on how I realized, because my mom was a single mom. I need to do a whole show on how the moment I woke up and realized
what you didn't get.
What I didn't get, and I gotta get these feminine qualities off of me. You know what I mean? Like you know what I'm saying? I got to do a whole show on that. It was in my 20s, dog. My 20s.
Hey Fred, you know who's aligned close to his message?
Say it again, please.
You had
Yeah. I'll put it in my phone.
Hey, I know you got the call on the phone. Let me let him go. But Fred, you know who you had on the show a couple years, I think it was a year or two ago. She's kind of in the same space, Six the Goddess.
Yeah.
She's in the same kind of space. She's in the same kind of space of telling women what they ought to do and what they need to be feminine and all of that. And she's getting pushed back too. A lot of women get pushed back because primarily the sisters don't want to be feminine. They want to be men. I'm sorry. Just is what it is.
Yeah, and she's getting way more brazen now too. You know what I mean? She found her space now. She's getting way more brazen. You know, and I watch her from time to time. Yeah.
Yeah, and before I go, there's a lady named Danica Marie. I want you guys to, if y'all want to follow her. I went to school with her at the same high school. That woman.
Oh, you in Missouri then, huh, bro?
She used to be wild and ghetto. Now she is super sophisticated. She teaches Black women how to properly submit, but still be a powerful boss type of woman in your home. Because she said, I'm to the point I ain't got to leave my home no more. My man got his own job. I helped him out when he was broke, didn't have nothing, stayed down. And look at us now. We up 6 figures. She got like 123,000 subscribers, which only happened in like a 2-year span. And she follows a lot of Kevin Samuel's teachings, and she teaches Black men, be happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just, if you know what I'm saying, one woman won't give you gold, the next woman will, type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what's her name?
Don't just settle for less. Her
Danica Marie.
Danica Marie. Look her up on YouTube.
Yeah.
How you spell it?
About Black
D D-N-E-K-A Marie.
Wait,
Nika.
Spell it. Can one of y'all spell it? Go ahead. D.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. D what?
Asterisk N-I-E-K-A, and then Marie.
Oh yeah, it pops right up. Yeah.
She's a beautiful Black sister, and for a whole hour, she teaches Black men, and it works. You know what I'm saying? Like, her teaching is really, really powerful. But she said she learned from Kevin Samuel, so the man was powerful. That's all I can say. And
yeah, the call. Wait, hold on, don't hang up yet, bro. Hey, the guy that's on the phone. See, a lot of people.
He hung up. But go ahead. Let's bring in Jason.
Fred, a lot of people don't know that Kevin Samuels was brought up in the Coliseum, and the Coliseum is the Black Manosphere. The Black Manosphere used to have meetups at night, right? And they would have brothers on the line, like 8 to 10 to the chat, like they do on StreamYard, right? Well, they would bounce off ideas to each other to strengthen each other's argument. So they would have debate topics. You see what I'm saying? So that's how you can get to the finish line of what you got, which was the finished product of who he was on his last shows, last year and a half, 2 shows, right?
Right.
So he comes through that whole thing, and he's basically pushing the message of the group. He's just the guy that the corporate or whoever pushed him to the top. So when they pushed him to the top, he got this clean-cut image. He knows how to talk. He knows how to sell. He got the whole 9. Kevin Samuels was an image consultant. So primarily it was fragrances, dressing this way for corporate, dressing this way for that, and how you can get all these other things done by being in business. If you look at some of his late community posts, he was meeting with attorneys across the world where they were going to New York, and they were meeting with people with millions of subscribers more than them, talking about business and how to change laws in the favor of men. So he was going to a different space besides just telling women, hey, you can't get this. Because if you really think about it, Fred, people that make money like Deontay Wilder, Earl Spence, stuff like that, that's probably like the 1% of the population.
That's less than 1%.
Right. So if all the women keep coming up and saying they want that kind of guy, well, that means they got to share that guy if they want him, right?
Facts.
Because it's only X amount of guys.
Right.
So he's telling them this, and they're like, no, I don't want to share.
Right.
What do you mean you don't want to share? It's only logic that you got to share.
Right.
There's a reason Carmelo Anthony is no longer with Lala. He was a millionaire. She'll never be able to replace him. Tell me how. Because she had a certain lifestyle when he was with her.
Right.
She's not going to go down in lifestyle. So the fact is, either the dude that she get with got to make what he made, or probably even more. And the odds of that is slim to none.
Right.
So these people have this fantasy mindset of what's really going on in the world, and they act as if Instagram photos of vacations make up for the thought process that people are only making on average $45,000 a year. You was a teacher, you know what they made.
I was making 48. I told you I left at 48 somewhere in there. Yeah.
I was a supervisor at a job making 48. I said, man, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Like, dude, like, no, I got to double that and try to make more than that and all that. Like people have to get realistic and stop being in a fantasy land. But that's the delusion of the delusions of grandeur that people have today.
No, I couldn't. Facts. Champion Heart, Kevin Samuels is the uncle you hate to see coming because you know he gonna tell you the truth about yourself and you don't want to hear it. We got J Dot coming in the building. Hey, that's so true, Champion Heart. We got Cooking with the Champ too in a little bit. What's up? What's up, J Dot?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, how you feel? Oh, damn, we got Dillian White in the building. What's up? What's up, man?
I'm a long time listener.
Thank you, brother.
Back when you used to go to fights and really just, yeah, I remember that. That's how I really was introduced.
It's coming back, dog. It's gonna come back at some point, man. I just got a bigger purpose right now. Get these
especially I remember the Sean Porter fight, man. That really that was crazy.
Oh yeah, facts.
But I don't know. I feel like I have a question. Are you going to be at the Malcolm X Day in Leimert Park?
Yep, I'll be there Saturday, right?
Yeah,
Lamar Johnson
okay.
Will be there, right?
It's funny you bring him up, man. I really have a lot of I have some questions for that man.
I'm gonna see if I can get him one-on-one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to take up too much of your time. I just want to know, is there any way that you can start a community that I'm 35 and there's a lot of young brothers out here to kind of like get them into finances, the stock market.
Yeah,
I know the stock market went down. It went down really bad, but this is the time to buy.
It is the time to buy.
And people get really scared about it. They're like, let me get away from it. But man, if you got a little money, put it in some crypto, some Cardano, some Ethereum, some Bitcoin. I promise you guys it's gonna pop back. Coinbase, Google. I don't want to say no Facebook right now, but just get in some Berkshire Hathaway Class B because Class A is about $350,000. If we could start some kind of like
we should do something like that. That'll be good. That'll be good.
Just get our young
like
man
a community forum. That way, I'm not in charge of it because it'll be challenging.
Because I haven't listened to you in a while. I don't know. It just hasn't come on my For You page. I've been listening. I'm trying to get in a truck driver right now.
That's what's up.
I've seen your story and I've seen how you bounce back. And has done good for your family and yourself. I remember when you bought your first Tesla.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And you talked about it.
Yeah,
he was like, I'd rather buy this Tesla X for $100,000 some dollars. And I remember, but I just kind of like tell people and just build a better community, just like we're talking about this kind of stuff. Let's talk about finances because people really listen to you.
Thank you, dog. I will. It's better to buy for sure. Better to buy.
Why do people ask that question still when they keep seeing the house prices go up?
Yeah, it's better to buy.
Like, bro, rent has gone crazy, bro. I bought my house probably 12 years ago, and I'm watching people around me, Fred, that don't make near the money that I make, pay more than me for rent.
Yeah.
Like, okay, if you want to play that game with them people, you can play.
Yeah. Facts. No, you're right. It's better to buy because you'll get it on the back end. It's gonna hurt a little bit up front, with the down payment, but it's definitely worth it on the back end. Put the equity out and then get you some rental properties every 3 to 5 years. That's what I do. So it generally works for me. But hey, I got a question for you. So off topic a little bit. So I told Dre. So I got this really big backyard now, right? I've never had a backyard. Because in California you don't have backyard. You got all house, right? So I got a pool and all that. I can play basketball. I can do all that. But I told Dre, I said, don't be surprised if you catch me in the backyard smoking a cigar. What would be? I've never smoked nothing in my life, but I feel like Michael Jordan right now. You know what I mean? After he, you know, when he go on the back after Game 6 and he, you know what I mean, hit that game winner against Utah. I feel like I made it. I feel like I've officially made it. I'm being honest with you guys. I've never had this feeling ever in my life, right? And so I might start smoking cigars. I'm gonna ask Malik Scott at some point, but what would be a great beginning cigar?
You know, none. You already old as hell.
You know, I like to smoke I just had a 6-month-old, so I don't get to smoke so much. But you know, I would go to a cigar lounge and start off with a mild body. You know, there's full bodies, there's medium, and then there's I don't know if I'm saying the name so correctly, but maybe a medium. Like, because a full body cigar is going to get you a head high. When I smoked my first, I would say Cohiba, big full body cigar. I mean, I smoked maybe a quarter of it, and my head was just like in the daze.
Really?
Like I smoked some weed or something like that.
Wow.
And so like this one right here, it's more of this is a Java, Drew Estates, something like it's a coffee flavored.
Okay.
You know, it just depends on my mood, how the week has been going. You might need something a little stronger. Sometimes I might match it with some kind of cognac or something, just to kind of like relax because, you know, it's relaxing. But yeah, I think you go to a cigar lounge.
I got a dog in there. I'm sorry.
No, you good. Go to a cigar lounge and you know, just kind of walk around, just kind of fill it out, ask questions, and that's how I kind of got into it.
Okay, I'm with it.
Yeah. But congratulations on the new house, man. And,
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. The first month I move in that house is gonna be all ego, y'all. I'm just keeping it a buck. So I'm gonna be in the pool with no shirt on, smoking a cigar. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna be doing videos. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all niggas.
I gotta say something, Fred.
What's that?
First of all, it's not a house. It's a fucking mansion. You understand?
Yeah, it is. It is.
The fucking compound.
Yeah. So
hey, hold on. We ain't gonna shortchange it now.
Please
my
don't.
boy got an estate. You understand what I'm saying?
A
compound estate.
Yeah, man.
God damn it. And if y'all know anything about California, you already know what time it is.
Yeah. But so I told Dre, I'm gonna be in the pool. I'm gonna be in a jacuzzi with a cigar. I'm gonna be doing videos with a cigar. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. And don't mind me. Don't mind. You know, Fred just happy. He on this ego trip. Y'all know. So don't be like, I'm celebrating for like a whole month. I'm gonna be celebrating, doing videos in my jacuzzi. So don't mind. All right, don't mind. All right, but after the month, then it'll get back to normal. I don't even know if I'm gonna like the cigar, Kyle, but I'm gonna have one. I tell you that, I'm gonna have a fat one, so it looks real, so it looks official. You know, I've never even bought a cigar, but mild. Okay, mild body. I'm mild body. I'm gonna go.
A medium body. Excuse me. A
medium body. I'm on it. I ain't lying. Yeah, I'm on it.
Man, go find a Cuban, man.
I might not smoke it, but I'm gonna hold it though. I'll tell you that damn much. Yeah, I appreciate you. Yeah, for sure.
I got to touch on this Kevin Samuels thing though, man.
Okay, what's up?
Shout out to Kevin Samuels, man. May he rest in peace. He got a lot of these hoes, man. 37 and up. Yeah, he got her mad, man. See, nobody ever wants to look in the mirror. That's the problem with black folks, man. We want everyone to look in the mirror and correct some shit, you know? We always want to blame somebody else for our mistakes, you know? The thing is, he gets on people for trying to get himself a pass. Like having a kid at 17, you know what I mean? And them say, oh, I was young and dumb. You know what I'm saying? Then they had another baby out of wedlock 2 more times. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
facts, Cal.
That's what we're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like this is the thing, right? So they don't want you to correct somebody out loud, but they can disrespect out loud. So they want you to correct behind closed doors, but the shit happened in public. You dig what I'm saying?
Facts.
And that's the thing that I don't understand, and I don't get, or I won't ever get, because like I'm gonna bring up Al Haymon, right? So Al Haymon do some shit. They want us to talk about it behind closed doors, but it's like, nigga, we gotta let all the other black people know that shit going on. You know what I'm saying? They want you to just give him a pass. Oh man, he black, so don't say nothing. Nah, fuck him. We gotta talk about everybody.
So look, if that applies though, Cal, then we can't say nothing about Umar stealing people money there, right? Right? I'm just asking. I'm just going by logic. So don't say nothing when Umar steal people money that you know that donated to his school and he never put nothing up in the school.
Yeah, don't say nothing, Champion Heart.
He wanted
Cal, you dirty. I forgot about that Champion Heart. He dirty for that.
750, baby. Give me my 750. Hey, I'm gonna see him Saturday. Anything you want me to say?
Yeah, he got me. That's all right, though. That's all right. You know.
Yeah, like bro, like if I do business with somebody and then y'all ask me, hey, is that a good person to do business with, and he screwed me, I'm gonna tell you no. I'm not just gonna let you do business with the man.
You know what?
Like,
y'all just gave me an idea.
I don't know why people have this.
No, you trying to tear him down. No, you trying to tear the black man down.
No, bro. I just got to tell you the truth. I'm not gonna let you go put your money over there. I can't. If you go do it after I told you, that's on you then. Just don't come back to me crying about it though.
You heard that, right, Champion Heart?
What's that, brother?
You heard what he said, huh? Don't come back to me crying.
Yeah, I heard him. Man. Yeah, man. That's crazy.
We can't hear you. Where you at, Champ? You speaking on a walkie-talkie? But before you fix that.
Yeah, I'm cooking, man. I'm trying to clean up, man.
You the most cappingest motherfucker I know. You the most capping. Hey, Kyle, ain't no women here tonight. I mean, Champ, ain't no.
Sergeant Dorsey ain't here tonight, bro.
Sergeant Dorsey ain't here tonight.
I gotta. My daughter, man, she wanted me to cook up something.
We can't hear a word you saying,
with the champ or not, Champion Heart.
Kevin Brower say we'll have 4 kids by 4 different dudes. I'm with that, man. You know what I mean? There you go.
Okay, can you hear me now?
All right, we gonna go cooking with the champ, man.
All right, my bad.
I had it queued up.
Which one?
Salmon?
No, that's old.
That is?
Yeah.
Man, Fred, that's old. We seen that 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, the salmon and the asparagus and mashed potatoes.
Oh, we sure did. Yeah, I'm glad you said.
Yeah, I sent you a vegan one and a dirty rice.
Under Ariel, right? Let's see. Only got
yeah.
Is it all the emails from Ariel, or
who
else you send it from?
Yeah.
No.
Fred need an assistant, dog.
Oh man, no, I don't have. Okay, let's go Milan.
If she sent it to your drive. Well, she sent the drive to you so that you would have access to it.
Yeah, I have it. What's her email?
What is it? Ariel Milan at global or either gmail.com, one or the other.
Hey,
okay.
I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read this while y'all look for that. Hey, Love is the Word said, Fred, what about Nick Cannon? He's on baby 9 and 10 with 10 different women.
No,
Come on down.
No, he's
not.
Wait,
yes, Fred, he is. Wait, hold on. Let's think. Let's think through this, guys. Hold on. Give me a second.
No, he's not.
Fred, let's think through this though, Fred, let's think through this. So if he got 10 kids by 10 different chicks, right?
No.
Wait, Fred, let's just think through it. Hold on, Fred. If he got 10 kids by 10 different chicks, that means at least the first chick that he got the baby by, right? And the second chick you can probably waive. But 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 women just came right behind that and decided to have a baby by him.
Yeah.
So is this something wrong with him only, or is there something wrong with the 8 women after the first 2?
Yeah. Right. Hey, you know when you
just
said,
think about this.
Hey, you know when you
because one man cannot be in 10 places at the same time.
Oh, you definitely got a lot of father to shout. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. When you said 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I was thinking of 12 play. Give me a look.
Yeah.
12.
See, but Fred, it also proves the theory that all of them want a 1% man. Because who else in their right mind would mate with a person that already has 4 or 5 kids by 5 different people? Think about that for a second.
Wow. Yeah.
That proves the theory that almost all of them, not all, but almost, want a 1% of man. Now, they don't have to have him whole. They just have to have a piece of it.
Wow. So we got stuffed croissant, stuffed bell peppers, seafood, and potatoes, spaghetti, salmon, and chili. Let me check this.
You seen all those?
Ginger tea.
You should have 2 in the queue that are new.
I don't, man.
Man, we gotta get our shit together, man. God damn.
Man, I'm telling you, dog.
Man, you gotta start sitting in the cow, man, because Fred.
No, dog. The last one you sent me was April 26th.
Hey, Fred, I'm going hard on you tonight since you're a Trump fan. You're fired.
Let me see. Because when I send it to you, it's not. Man, it's gonna take a minute to download.
No. I can watch it from the email. Just tell her to resend it. The last email she sent me was April 26th. It was the tea. That's it. But we got time. Go ahead, holla at her. We good.
Man, love is the word said 9 and 10 are pregnant right now. Wow.
No, hell no. I don't believe it, dog. I don't believe it. I don't believe it because I don't know if women are that stupid.
I do. I believe they are.
I got to see this.
What happened?
All right, baby girl.
Fred said he don't believe the women are that stupid by them continue to have babies by Nick Cannon. Love is the word said 9 and 10 are pregnant right now.
Nah, I believe love is the word.
Wow.
I believe love is the word.
Why they stupid?
Huh? Because it's for the kid. You don't have a kid for the kid, man. The kid got to have a father. So he got to promote his show. He got to work.
Brown says, seriously, I know some dumb ass.
Man, I got to see this, man.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all one channel you gotta watch, Fred. It's complicated. The dude shoot questions on live on the Las Vegas Strip every week. He asks people questions live. Primarily, he asks women questions. But when you see the answers of these women, you're gonna die laughing, bro. I'm about to put it in the back chat.
Yeah, bro. I'm looking at the file, man. You, me, and her. We have access to the file. It should be the file she sent you. It should be.
Oh, she sent it. Wait a minute.
It should be a file, Cooking with the Champ, and
send it to me.
And it's got all the videos in it.
Share it with me again.
Okay.
Share it, and I'll get it. FHAW17@gmail. Cause we waiting on you tonight, dude. I don't see it. I'm looking for the babies. This is insane. This is insane, man. And this is the guy that was the intelligent man, the intelligent leader. Remember, he had that fake show where he was having intellectual conversations, and
he was using hotepism, dog, to get the draws. The hotel hustle worked, dog.
I wonder what Mariah Carey thinking. God damn.
Love is the word said Mariah Carey had his first 2 kids, so that might be right.
Oh, really?
But he done went down the whole line.
Hold on, Fred. Hold on. Let's argue about this, man. Why can't the man have what's up?
No.
How does he lead those children, Cal?
I'm talking about being a
different
father.
women.
Talking about being a father. How can
I mean,
you be a father?
whoa, hold on, man.
Okay.
The kings of old, man, had hella wives. Man.
Well, what we talking about 2022?
It's not the same environment, Cal.
Nigga, he got enough money to do it.
But you,
Cal, you're missing the point.
All right, well, nigga, point me in the right direction since I'm missing, nigga.
Cal. Okay, I'm about to put it. I'm about to flip it to you.
Help us
You
out.
have you ready? Okay, you ready? Cal, you got your kids in your house, right?
Got it.
Your ideologies and thought process cannot be taught in another person's house if you have kids all over the nation. Tell me how.
How you know they're all over the nation though?
They probably ain't in the same state, but you got 10 of them.
How you know? How do we know that, man? Give me some facts.
You missing you jumping away from the point, man. You moved the goalpost. Okay?
I didn't move shit. You the one bring it up. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Listen.
Yeah, that's it.
Cal, how do you train them? How do you train them if you can't be in the house with them, Cal? How can you train them if you can't be in the house with them?
So you telling me that you can't have an imprint on your children not being there?
Not the same as being in the house.
But if a nigga work every day, if a nigga work all the time, it's the same difference, right?
No, it's not the same difference, bro.
All right, what's the difference?
One, they get to see the model behavior of your mother and father in the house. You get to see the behavior model, right? And then also you get an understanding of working together with another human being, right? And then after that, whatever your religious beliefs, if you believe or not believe, will not be separated because of you having kids all over the place. Who's to say that all these women believe in the same thing that Nick Cannon believes in, or whatever he does believe in?
Well, what I'm saying is we don't know that though. They probably do. That's why they had a baby together.
Okay, we don't know that. Like you said, they probably do. Let's say if they do.
I mean, he got a show where he talk about it. I mean, he has his own show where I heard him talk about it. So I mean, if that's where we want to go, we can go there. All I'm saying is this: just because he got hella kids in different places, that don't mean he can't be there.
You cannot mold the minds that way, bro.
All right, hold
it's
on.
not gonna work.
You can be a piece of shit and live in a house with your kids.
But we're not doing comparative analysis. We're talking about this as the example.
Huh?
We talking about one man having 10
about one
kids all
example.
over
We
the
don't
world.
have to do a comparative because we got the example.
I'm just giving you the example that I have is this. Mm-hmm. The kids don't want for nothing.
That's financial.
That's financial.
Jada and Willow Smith don't want for nothing, bro.
Listen though.
One of them want to be a boy and one of them want to be a girl. So what's that point?
What does that have to do with the prices here in China, though, bro? But let me say this. Let me get my point off.
Right? Wait, let me say this real quick and then let you go. How many men want to deal with 10 different women mentally every month? Tell me.
That's too much.
I mean, if you got the mental capacity, you know what I'm saying? I know a few pimps that could do it easy.
No, they can't do it. They die young. Pimps die young.
Go ahead, Cal. Go ahead with your point, Cal.
Make it make sense, Cal.
Bishop Mac Don Juan old as hell.
Cal, make it make
old
sense.
as shit.
Cal,
Listen, man. Listen, man. Listen. Okay. All the baby mamas that he got, none of them have issues. You don't hear nothing in the media, social media about them. You got motherfuckers that got one baby mama and they all over social media. That nigga got 10 of them. We ain't heard shit on Instagram about him his father him being a bad parent. He don't miss no games. You know what I'm saying? He don't miss no.
You don't know that.
Kyle, he has to miss games. Kyle, he got 10 kids.
We don't know that. How?
Man, Kyle, come on, Kyle. Kyle, now you being ridiculous. Kyle, 10 kids. No. So that means time stops. That means on Saturday morning, time stops for Nick Cannon. He got 5 soccer games. Time stops.
Hey, Cal gonna tell you next. He got a 10 a.m. game in California, and he got a 1 p.m. game on the East Coast, and he make it because he got a private jet. Him and Floyd fly together.
But what if all his kids are in the same city or same area?
You still can't make it, Kyle. Logistics, traffic. A game is an hour. Man, Kyle, why are we even creating these
Kyle just want to dominate him, man. Hey, Fred, you got to give him the Kevin Samuels, Fred. Fred, you got to give him the Kevin Samuels. You got to play
Kyle, your ass tripping. Kyle, your ass tripping, dog. DJ, get him. DJ, get him, please. Get him out. Go ahead, DJ.
Yeah, you tripping, Kyle.
Nah, nigga. Hey, concubines.
Kyle.
Kyle. I got your fucking back, man. Because I got 2 kids and I miss games. What are we talking about?
Get out of here, man. Get out of here.
He got you quick. Hey, DJ.
I felt like you needed some help. Kyle, I felt like you needed some help, man.
Hey, DJ, I'm glad you came up, DJ, because Kyle don't know yet. Because Kyle, how old is your oldest one?
Probably 3 or 4. 5.
Oh yeah, he ain't had the schedule yet. The schedule ain't hit him yet. Oh yeah, you don't even know yet, Cal. Oh yeah, you don't even know.
See, all them games don't be on Saturdays, bro. Some of them shit be at Tuesday night at like 5:30. So you ain't gonna make all of them.
Yeah, Kyle don't know about filling up that trunk with all that soccer equipment. He don't know about.
Hey, the boxing section is gonna be shut down.
Listen, I'm already working on trying to.
Hey, it's gonna be the Heroes Van Welcome section.
Kyle, your ass tripping, dog. Tell him again.
It's gonna be the soccer van section.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. We don't know the position that man is in to be able to do this.
Oh man,
that's all I'm saying.
Man, okay. So you're gonna apply that to boxing too, about previous knowledge about Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford.
Excuse me.
Like he could be a one-of-one experience. He could be the exception to the rule. 10 kids, 10 different baby mamas. He's on time everywhere. So Terrence Crawford can have a one-on-one experience and beat Earl Spence. Right?
I mean,
he's the exception to the rule. He's basically God. He can go up to 54, 60, 68. You know, you're basically saying the man is Jesus.
Listen, man, Nick Cannon, he got a situation, and his situation is sounding good to me.
Man, I wish I could play the music on your ass, but
Nick the Quick Cannon, you a silly.
Anyway, we gotta cook it with the champ, dog.
That's what it is. Okay.
He a fan. He a fan of
God
Nick
bless
Cannon.
him.
That's what he is.
Hey, listen. God bless him. God bless him, man.
I'm a fan of Nick Cannon. What's up, DJ?
What's going on, man? I ain't talked to y'all in a while, man. How everybody been doing?
Yeah, I know.
Damn, DJ. Listen, Nick Cannon. We'll play cooking with the champ. We'll come back to this. Get us off of here, Fred. Put the other screen on.
All right, I got you. Let me. All right, we going. Everybody ready for the intro? Ha ha! My man E.
Oh, man.
All right. Thanks for showing up for another episode of Kick 'em Fast. All right, and we're gonna do something today. We're gonna do a vegetarian meal. I know everybody doesn't eat meat, so we're gonna do something vegan with bell pepper, carrots, broccoli, mushrooms, and a spinach and cheese tortellini pasta. And we're gonna make our own basil pesto Alfredo sauce. So we'll be right back, and I'll show you how we do that here in about 5 minutes. All right, thanks. Okay, all right. Now this is our cecchellini. Man, I hope I'm pronouncing this right. I hope I'm not butchering it here. Cecchellini pasta. This is
I'm butchering that shit.
Spinach pasta that we're gonna use. We're gonna go ahead and boil this, and that's gonna go into our sauce. And let's go ahead and wash our vegetables off so that we can steam them. Okay, so this is our pasta again, our tortellini. Normally these are stuffed with meat, but ours stuffed with spinach and cheese. So we're gonna boil our water first. All right, and then we're gonna add our pasta. All right, so once we've washed our broccoli, we want to go ahead and just cut them from the crowns from the stock. Because of course we're not gonna steam that. I like to use fresh vegetables, so sometimes I'll buy them frozen, sometimes I'll buy them fresh, but I mainly like to use fresh vegetables when I prepare a meal. All right, so then we want to cut our crowns in half here. All right. We've already washed our carrots off. That's gonna go. Our broccoli is gonna go with our carrots. These are gonna go into our steamer. All right. All right. And you can just mix that right in. You see how it's just mixing in well with the Alfredo sauce. All right, you don't want your fire high, so you want to let that simmer. All right, okay, while that's simmering, I'm gonna go ahead and saute your mushrooms and cut your bell pepper up to go into your mushrooms. Let's go ahead and get our bell pepper cut. Get that ready to be sauteed along with our mushrooms. Okay. If you want to cut them down some more, you can do that, or you can leave them like that, or you can easily just cut them down some more. There you go. All right, and let's get ready to saute these. Okay, all right, so we have our mushrooms ready to be sauteed. We're going to add our bell peppers to our mushrooms to saute. There's our bell pepper. All right, a little bit of Cavendish seasoning, all-purpose Greek seasoning with Worcestershire sauce. All right, we're going to let that saute right up here. All right, so let's take a look at our broccoli and carrots here. All right, they're ready. So we're gonna go ahead and take that out. So our vegetables are sauteed pretty good. We're gonna bring our Alfredo sauce back. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and add that to our Alfredo sauce.
I love Alfredo.
Okay, turn that down. Let that
Simmer
on a low heat.
Very low.
Still have to add our pasta. All right, now all you have to do is already. You don't have to let them cook long once you put them in our Alfredo sauce because they've already been boiling and cooking in the water. And your mushrooms and bell peppers been sauteed in there, engulfed in your sauce as well. So, all right, so let's put this on the plate and we're gonna do the taste test. All right, we're done. We have the broccoli and carrots.
This nigga put more cheese on it.
Mushrooms and bell peppers sauteed.
They can put more cheese on it.
Parmesan sauce.
Put more cheese on it.
Hey, what? Hold on, man. I missed something. What a chicken at?
No, this is vegetarian.
He didn't have no chicken. Bro.
Oh, it's vegetarian. Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah, remember?
Cooking with the chair.
Yeah.
I ain't hear you say it was vegetarian. My bad.
I wanted to do a vegetarian because I know everybody don't eat meat.
Hey man, Hey, listen, man. Hey,
you
listen,
sound like
man.
a fat boy over there, DJ. Hey, where the
This is
chicken
the
at?
last panel we're gonna have during
I'm just saying though. Like
y'all niggas talking during the nigga segment and shit.
That shit was good. That shit was good.
Now next week I got a good one. We're doing rosemary chicken next week with dirty rice. That was real good.
You made a mistake too, Champion Heart. You said vegan. That wasn't vegan.
Well, yeah, I did make a mistake. That's vegetarian, not vegan.
He said vegetarian on the screen, though.
I did say vegetarian. I did make
my bad. I ain't see the vegetarian. I ain't hear him say vegetarian. I'm like, oh shit, what the chicken at?
Hey, DJ, like, man, I play football, dog. I need more food.
Hey, that shit look good to the motherfucker, man.
All that rabbit food got to come with some meat.
Hey, DJ.
What's up?
Trying to cover all.
DJ, remember I told you I had a young boy from my son's high school. He went up to Go ahead.
That was just something for people that don't eat meat. You know, you got to try and cover all bases. You know, and I just wanted to show that.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Hey, DJ, remember I told you a while ago I had the young boy from my son's high school. He went up to Iowa State early, right?
Mm-hmm.
He left in January, so he graduated early. Hey, man, he came back. He done dropped so much weight and he done turned into all muscle, bro. He's like 320 DT.
Absolutely. Them 15 practices, bro. When all you do, I'm telling you, when all you do is go to class, go to meetings and eat and work out, bro, you're going to drop. You're either going to drop or you're going to bulk up. A lot of people bulk up.
Yeah, he did. He did both, boy. He turned that fat into muscle, bro.
I'm telling you, they had us in my small school. They had us eating greens and shit, and we was out there in the summer. Everybody got big and slow. That's why we used to get the doughs beat off us, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah,
yeah, man. So Jamel, undisputed, baby. How we liking it? Yes, sir.
I don't give a fuck.
Hey, I thought in the middle rounds he was gonna lose it, bro. And like 5 or 6, he was looking kind of sketchy to me. And then he flipped the switch at like 7th or 8th, one of them rounds.
It was 7.
Because
That's when the dog walk started.
7.
Yeah, because he was getting hit too much.
7th round is when the dog walk started. Because you could tell when Brian Castaño started backing him up like he did in the first fight, he didn't let his hands go. I was like, he tired. He tried to get him out of there within, I think it was like the 4th or 5th round. He really tried to get him out of there, and Charlo kept countering him. It's like, he's tired now. And Charlo kept digging to the body, and he want to let those hands go. I was like, yeah. Then the seventh round, he barely threw any punches. 8th round, he barely threw any punches. I was like, yeah, he tired now. It's over with. It was only
DJ,
a matter
he
of
started
time.
throwing that jab to the body too. He started throwing that jab to the body too, DJ. I seen him do that too a couple times. I was like, oh,
The difference between this fight and the last fight was he listened to Derek James. That was the biggest difference.
Yeah, that's true.
Didn't let Castaño steal them rounds.
Derek James a monster.
Yeah,
absolutely.
He a beast. He really a beast.
Yeah. Salute to Derek James, most definitely.
Absolutely, man. Ooh. And I hope he go ahead and move up, because ain't no what good is it gonna do for him to beat the shit out of Tim Tszyu?
Exactly. He probably could go to Australia and make a check.
I mean, no, see, that's what I'm saying though. He got all the belts, all the leverage. Why the fuck he gotta go to Australia? If you a star halfway across the world and that shit don't translate, then something wrong, man.
Well, I would say this, DJ. He don't got no other fights at 54, so like you said, he could go to 60.
Go ahead and move up.
But if he need to go ahead and move up, because Earl coming at 54 anyway.
Well, in the words of the great philosopher Earl Simmons, everybody is the man in their own hood. So,
right.
You know, when everybody keeps saying, "Oh, he a big star in Australia," I don't give a fuck. Deontay Wilder, a big star in Alabama.
Hold on, y'all. The chat. Tashiri Jimenez, you ain't gonna come piss on the champ's cooking now. The man just showed you a free meal that you can cook yourself now.
Facts, a free meal. What the fuck? You over there? No. How about you come in here and cook? Nah, you come in here and cook. I got Wednesdays open.
What they saying in the
I
chat?
don't cook for dudes. I don't cook for dudes.
Exactly. You know what I mean? You better show me better. Show me what better. Like when people show me what better look like. Like, please show me. Please
Yeah,
show me.
yeah. She trying to piss on the Champ's recipe. Hey, Champ, I left you
That's
another
a
recipe in the
burner.
back chat.
I promise you, that's a burner account.
It probably is. I think it
Yeah.
is. It's a
That's a
dude.
burner account.
Oh, it's a
Getting
It's
the
a
dude?
JD
dude
on.
using
That's
a
what's up, though.
girl's
That's what's
face.
up, though. We need you.
Oh,
Every good chat needs a troll.
you got fans, champ. You made it.
Yeah.
You made
Yeah.
it.
I made
You officially made it.
it.
You made it, dog.
Hey,
Tino the Great, I disagree. He ain't got to defend that belt. He beat everybody already. why would he stay?
nah, he ain't got nothing to stay for, bro. He done ran through
Right.
the
He
whole
ain't got nothing
division,
else to
bro.
prove, man. He beat all the champions. He knocked. I mean, didn't he knock out all the champions? So I
He
mean, why stay
did.
at the weight class?
Rosario, Harrison, Castano. He knocked them all out. Yeah.
He knocked out all the champions. Why stay?
Wow.
Nah, he ain't got no reason to stay. And he's Hall of Fame status, bro.
Right. Now you gotta mention him with the Bernard Hopkins and the Jermaine Taylors and the Terrence Crawford. You gotta mention him with those guys now. You gotta mention Jamel Charlo now. I love how he told I love how he held his nuts on fucking Mike Coppinger. Hey, listen, Mike Coppinger ain't learned yet. These fighters gonna see you.
Yeah, he like it though. That's his role. He enjoys that shit.
He
got a
get all
guaranteed
he
check.
bread. That's the only thing. That I can fathom that he actually enjoys that
Facts.
type of conflict because
Loves it.
these fighters, I've seen him get cussed out personally.
Loves it.
These guys love cussing out Mike Coppinger, bro. So it's
But you know what it is though. He waiting for a check. He like me and Keith Thurman, man. He waiting for a payday.
man, leave Keith Thurman alone, man. Keith Thurman
Oh,
not
Jamal
fight
gonna
you,
give
bro.
it to him too. Trust me, Jamal
Yeah,
gonna
them
give him that
Charlos
payday.
will probably pop off and give it to him.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Them Charlos will give it to
but
him.
it seemed like they are very, what's the word I'm looking for? They are very aware of how people perceive them. You see what I'm
That ain't gonna
saying?
stop
So
them,
I
though.
think they trying to. I don't necessarily think they trying to change, but
Motherfuckers
they are aware of how people look at them. So, I don't think they going. It's hard to say. It's hard to say.
Them motherfuckers.
But I'm so happy for Jamel. He can say some goofy shit at times, but inside that ring, he's undeniable. He is undeniable, man.
No,
You
he's a
gotta
damn
mention
good.
him
He's
with
a
the
damn
greats
good
now.
fighter. Sometimes I just wish that he wouldn't even talk on the mic.
I ain't listen. I'm still a broke ass Deontay Wilder fan, nigga. So
You ain't broke though, Kyle. So why that hurt your feelings?
Nah, I'm broke, nigga. Nah, nigga.
Nah, I ain't broke.
I'm gonna tell you.
I ain't broke, but I'm
I'm
broke.
gonna tell you why. Though. I'm gonna tell you why. I just got done buying one of your fucking outfits, you slimy motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And I don't fuck with that nigga, man. Fuck that.
At all. He disrespected the fan. He disrespected people that's in the chat. You know what I mean? If you're not a millionaire, you can't be cool. Broke ass niggas.
I stopped really rocking with him when he did the Blue Blood deal.
Yeah, that was corny, man.
That was a long time ago.
Me too, KP. Me too.
That was extra corny.
Because Blue Blood just covers everybody, bro. Blue Blood don't do that.
And Blue Blood give everybody they credit where it's due.
Right.
Yeah. Man, Blue Blood's a solid guy. I've been around him.
If it wasn't for Blue Blood, I wouldn't have found none of y'all on YouTube, man. Blue Blood was the first guy I was listening to.
Yeah, I appreciate Blue Blood. Yeah, I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
shout out to Blue Blood, man. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. Shout out to fucking Fred, man.
Shout out Fred, whoever he is. Shout out to that nigga.
Oh, I thought we were about to have one of the red bone
Shout out to the man that just solidified an estate, nigga. One of the richest states you can buy. Damn, nigga, you can't buy a shack in California.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
And this motherfucker got an estate.
Yeah, bust my ass.
Hey, Champion Hart, I left a recipe in the private chat for you, bro. A recipe that I'll be making for a ribeye steak, bro.
Oh, he don't need no recipes, bro. He got it all.
He got his daughter, man. He don't need no recipes.
Okay.
Have you heard of the
Recipe for ribeyes. Okay, cool. Yeah. I'm gonna check that out.
He ain't gonna check it out. He already made it.
King Doc, to answer your question, fuck no, because Triple G is a straight bitch. He's proved that over time that he's a straight bitch.
Why we talking about
He ain't gonna.
DJ going hard.
I don't know. I don't fuck with Triple G, man, because he's done a lot of bitch shit, and it just seemed like a lot of boxing fans just let him slide with it. You know what I mean? How is going up 8 pounds to fight Andre Ward too much for you, but you'll go down 2 weight classes to fight Floyd. So
what?
I remember that. I remember.
Y'all don't remember this shit? Like I'm gonna bring it up. I'll bring it all.
DJ, don't bring it back up, bro. I remember.
Man, no, like
he might. Hey, Fred, he might even said that on Dante's Boxing Nation. That was on Dante.
He had a chance to fight Andre, didn't fucking fight him. Had a chance to fight fucking Charlo, didn't fucking fight him. You know, I'm sorry, I ain't got no love for Triple G. I think he's a complete manifestation of HBO. I think HBO created him. So
they did.
Yeah.
You know, and that's just I never really had any respect for him. Outside of fighting Danny Jacobs and Deverenchenko and Canelo, he got all these title defenses against who?
They protect
and they count these interim title fights and these, all these type of fights just to say he's better than Marvin Hagler. No, he's not.
Hey, DJ, did y'all see?
Start saying he's better than Marvin Hagler. He's not. He hid from an entire fucking he hid from an entire era trying to chase after Canelo. I think it's mighty strange that he'll move up to 68 to fight Canelo, but he didn't want none of 68 while Zordo Ramirez was there. He didn't want none of 68 while David Benavidez had his belt up there. So y'all can miss me with Triple G, man. He's not Andre and Charlo. He's not gonna fight y'all.
You're not that guy, buddy.
Huh?
You're not that guy, buddy.
Man, he ain't never been that dude for me, man. He a straight bitch, and people let him sit there and hide at 160 and hold on the belts and cling on the belts for all these years. I'm sorry, I went off on a little rant.
Bro,
man.
he never went out.
I'm already a little hot because the Celtics lost tonight. You know what I'm saying? I got good money on them. They didn't want me a lot of good money in these here playoffs. So
hey DJ,
I'm
look at them.
tonight.
Hey DJ, look at them Tiger Woods odds for this weekend. He like plus 6,600. I might have to take that bet.
Man, he gonna beat the shit out of Lemieux, and then Cinnamon ain't gonna.
I said Tiger Woods. I ain't say David Benavidez.
Man, you said he got Tiger Woods odds.
No, I said Tiger Woods odds is plus 6,600 this weekend. I might have to put some money on that.
Man, Tiger Woods ain't been the same since they tried to shame that man in saying what he was doing was wrong. No, let that man fuck around if he want to fuck around.
He makes a good comeback though, man.
His wife was cool with it. They might have had some of that polyamorous shit going on, but once the rest of the world in this Bible thumping society that we live in started telling him that what he was doing was wrong, she jumped ship and left and got her money and left. Got her money, got her kids and left. No, when that man was able to bang whatever blonde he wanted to bang, he was doing just fine. All of a sudden, you took his women from him and told him that he was a sex addict and a pill popper. Now he ain't the same no more. So,
DJ,
and we should leave Tiger alone, man. Tiger would do it just fine. He ain't had no DUIs. He wasn't beating on his woman. We should have left Tiger alone, man.
Right. Right.
Man.
Most definitely.
Hey, you wild, DJ. DJ wild, boy. DJ said leave Tiger
man, they
alone,
broke
man.
Tiger, man. Society broke
him
Tiger.
up,
and what's crazy is I was just going back. It's like every year around playoff time, I'll go since it came out. I'll go back and watch The Last Dance, right? And it's always catch something different that I didn't catch last time. This time, I was just listening to Dennis Rodman speak, and for the first time I remember people saying how smart he was. I was like, they don't pay us to play basketball. We do that shit for free. They pay us to deal with the bullshit. And I thought about that. I was like, you're right. Because we all would play. We were even today, even if they didn't go to the NBA, the most talented guys from your neighborhood would still go to the local rec center and play for free.
Mm-hmm.
You get paid to deal with the bullshit.
Good point.
Microphones in your face after the game.
Right.
People talking shit about you online now. You get paid to deal with the bullshit.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to switch subjects real quick. Did y'all know? I just found out right now, Kodak Black, he sexually assaulted a high school girl.
What?
Allegedly.
Last year.
Allegedly.
I never heard of it.
No, he pled guilty to that shit.
I didn't know. I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, I didn't know that till what?
Where was this at?
That's the case that they tried to. Well, how did he do that last year when he was in jail?
Black was 18 when he was charged with sexually assaulting a high school student in February 2016 after a concert in Florence.
About 6 years ago.
That was 6 years.
I ain't never heard about
6 years ago, but he just got. But Donald Trump last year, 2021. But I just found out right now.
So that's how he got pardoned. That's what he got pardoned for.
That's what he got pardoned for.
No, he got pardoned for gun charges and shit, man.
Okay,
he was, huh?
Bro, he was in the feds. He got pardoned for gun charges. It wasn't that.
Yep, yeah, you're right. In late 2019, rapper was sentenced to nearly 4 years in prison on an unrelated federal gun charge. You're right. He was sentenced and commuted, but that is crazy. I didn't know that. But I mean, that 18-year-old is tricky. Was it his girlfriend when she was in the 10th grade? Or I don't know. But
what if she was 17 though?
I mean, what they say 2016. So Kodak, you got to think about it. Kodak and Lamar Jackson went to school together. How old was Lamar Jackson?
Yeah, Lamar Jackson was going to testify on his behalf.
24, something like that.
Yeah, they're the same age. 1997. I looked already. Yeah, I got it. Love is the word. I saw the nigga on his 10th child. Man, that's sick. That's disgusting.
Wow.
Man, y'all niggas hating, man. Leave Nick Cannon the fuck alone,
I was
man.
about to say, so yeah, okay. Thank you, Joe Jack. I was about to say, yeah, Kodak was young too then. So
you know what I mean? Yeah. So that's why I'm gonna pull back because
like
she may have known him. She may have known him when they went to high school together, you know, and then the mom realized he got rich. I don't know. I'm just saying. So I'm gonna pull back on that. But it just caught me off guard. I was just looking at it, and I had no idea because Fred is anti.
Pull back on Nick Cannon too while you at it, nigga.
Because Fred don't play when it comes to man.
Hey, what about the story about the girl that stepped on the glass instead of getting shot in the foot?
Ha, man! Look, don't even get me started.
Is that true? Is that a fact now?
Hey, man, we're gonna leave.
Hey, don't even get me started because when the shit first popped off and I said the story sounded a little fishy, motherfuckers looked at me crazy, like, "Oh, you a bozo and all this, man." He did that shit, man. Look, y'all better sit back and chill.
I never pick a side yet. Is it done? Is it a fact?
Hey man, she tried to go on Oprah's best friend show and shame that man when they said the man couldn't speak, and she came out lying talking about she never had relations with the man.
Yeah, she got all kind of court orders on this man. Somebody he can't talk about the case, but then she go do a whole exclusive interview and sit there and fake cry for 20 minutes. Man, don't get me started. Don't get me started.
DJ, I got you started, man. Go ahead and grab that bottle.
This nigga DJ gonna get us canceled.
Nah, man, fuck her. She lied.
Yeah, I'm with that. We need to drag her one night. We need to drag Megan Thee Stallion one night.
She sure did heal fast from a gunshot.
Yeah,
right. Look. Shot the WAP video like 2 weeks later.
Yeah. I thought something was fishy about that.
The fact that she shot the WAP video, she need to be dragged.
I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let no the whole lie, you know, and it is what it is. I hope.
But that video is disgusting. You know what? I never seen the video, but I swear before God, maybe 10 days ago was the first day I heard WAP in its entirety. And that girl said, deep throat goggle me, swallow me. I said, what the fuck?
Yeah, they talking that shit, ain't they, Fred?
Oh, man, that's bad.
DJ.
But that's
nasty.
bad.
Ooh, they just filthy.
What's up, gang?
There goes the neighborhood. You let Mex in. Mex, the property value has went down.
Hell yeah.
Good. I'm about to
What's up, Max? What's up, Max? I fuck with you, even though nobody else fuck with you. I fuck with you.
I know you do, DJ.
Hey, I'm rocking Max.
Aggravation. What's going on?
Here come Deacon. Hey, Fred, when Deacon come in, you gotta play. They pray for my downfall.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave Deacon alone. I'm gonna leave Deacon alone because I grew up around guys like Deacon, so you know.
Hey, Deacon is an honorary old head, so I just give him mad respect.
Right.
Hey, Deacon is your honorary old head. Back in the day, he might have been standing on the corner.
That night he flipped out on Kyle. Let me know he's still trying to change his ways. You feel me?
Deacon the one.
Deacon about to pop up like. Hey, Deacon gonna pop up like Mr. Haney. Y'all better be quiet, man.
Like Candyman.
Like Candyman.
Hey, Deacon's the one dude you don't want to get stuck talking to at the cookout. Like, damn. Trying to grab it.
Hey, he that nigga. Hey, he that dude. You gonna eat all that? You gonna eat all that?
Hey, you coming Sunday, right? You coming Sunday. You gave me your word. You said yes. I said I'll see.
Yeah, no. Why I ain't seen you in church, young blood? Yeah, I ain't want to go. What you mean?
Because you hate me.
Nah, but, man.
He about to pop in right now.
Shout out to Deacon 305, man. We love you, Deacon. We gonna poke fun.
I got love for Deacon, man. He's
we all do. We all do. We all do.
Yeah, absolutely, man. But yeah, I don't think Joe Jack. I don't think Deshaun Watson should get suspended either. But he just went and talked to the league. I think earlier this week.
About what?
Yeah, I think yesterday. Because they might.
They trying to suspend him for some games.
They trying to suspend him, so he might get suspended 6 games, 8 games.
He's innocent.
Because no matter what, right? Even if you don't necessarily get charged with anything, even if the charges are dropped, they got clauses in your contract, in every contract per the NFL. Wow. You gotta be straight and narrow. You can't get it no kind of trouble, man. So
he got time served, man. He sat out a whole season. That's time.
He sat out a whole season, right?
Hey
right.
DJ,
but he still got paid.
Hey
but
DJ,
he still got paid. When you get suspended, them games you don't get paid, sir.
Hey DJ, here's my theory about what's about to happen, right? Since everybody want to fight for the right for everybody to have a right to do something, the NFL is going to put women in coaching positions, and everything is going to change, and them boys is going to get me too the hell out the league.
Right.
That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. Because there is no way you can put 50, 60, 70 men in a room with a woman as a coach, trainer, or whatnot, and nothing not go down. Not going to happen. The odds of that happening, because you got 70 players to a team. You got 30 teams. That's 2,100 people. Because watch, they're going to fight for the right to be able to be in those locker rooms beyond just being a sports reporter, right?
They're already there. You got female referees, female coaches.
You do.
I know you got one coach in San Francisco. You got another one in Washington.
But they about to overdo it though. They're about to overcorrect, like they always do, and it's gonna fuck up the league. Watch.
I don't think that's stupid. The viewership will go down if that happens. It'll go down.
I think they are stupid. I think they are that stupid. They got Breast Cancer Awareness Month in October. They are that stupid. They do everything for the doctor. I just want you to think about it. You don't want to say the titties, man? No. I just want you to think about it, guys. If they are selling jerseys through that, who can they sell more jerseys to? They ain't gonna sell no jersey to us. They sell a bunch of different colors to the women.
They already sell pink jerseys and shit. They already sell them.
We don't want to watch the sport with them.
Max, that ain't enough, bro. That's
not just
enough.
To bring the girl along so we don't get bitched at when we say we're going to the game with the boys.
No,
like, well, got you pink jersey, baby. Come on, you coming too.
Max, I'm telling you that ain't enough. They gonna push for more. I'm telling you, more is coming.
And we gonna see. We gonna document this shit. I don't believe it. Come on, are you gonna be as into the NFL if 50% of the head coaches are women? Fuck no. Hell no.
They're gonna use that affirmative action to get that. They're gonna use that affirmative action to get that. I'm telling you.
That shit don't count. Black niggas can't even get a fucking.
That thing came out of nowhere. That shit don't count.
Fred, Fred. Every time y'all see African Americans fight for something, right? I'm just saying, because Max is on the panel too. They get something right, and then they change the rule. The Rooney Rule was meant for what it was meant for. The Rooney Rule is being changed right now.
Oh yeah,
they always for minorities.
They added to it, KP. They added to it.
They added to
now,
it.
That's
what I'm telling you.
Not only now, if you hire one, not only if you interview a minority candidate, if you hire one, we'll give you an extra draft pick.
Yes.
That's corny, dog. That's corny.
Still ain't hired a nigga.
That's super corny, though. Like Like that's weak as fuck, man.
But who is a double minority?
That's right.
Who is a double minority?
What the hell they doing? They like blacks.
Who's a double minority?
What the fuck? Please take us. Create time. Man, listen. Man.
That's where the rabbit hole is going, bro. The rabbit hole is going
man.
there, bro.
That shit corny, man. Like now we
It's
ain't
terrible.
got no
The Rooney Rule by all accounts, according to the coaches, is a joke.
It is
It's
a joke. All you gotta do is
joke because they don't really enforce it. And the way the owners will do this shit, like this is the reason why Deuce Staley, who's a running back for Philadelphia, gave his heart and soul to Philadelphia for years, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was named the associate head coach and everything under Doug Peterson. Mm-hmm. This is why he left Philly, because he was all pretty much guaranteed to be the next coach there. And they just interviewed him just to satisfy the Rooney Rule, knowing that they weren't gonna hire him, and they went out and hired somebody else.
Yeah, it makes the shit worse.
He's
right.
ass.
They'll go find a random D-line coach. They'll find the D-line coach from
Dude,
Cincinnati.
is not gonna be no goddamn
Interview him, knowing good and well they're not gonna hire him.
You a Philly fan? You buying the story? DJ.
Man, that was bullshit. No, man, that was bullshit, dog. And it was bullshit how they did.
Yeah, I think he was the head coach in waiting. He was the head coach in waiting for a while.
He was the head coach in waiting, bro.
I didn't even know that, but I missed 4 years though. But yeah, it's
I mean, would you even want the job like that if you knew that the only reason you got hired was because you had to get an interview and someone gets an extra draft pick? That's fucking false. I wouldn't even want that.
I mean, look at,
they gonna take it, bro.
Mike Tomlin, nigga, that's how he got the job. He didn't get the job on the script or nothing. He got the job because he was able to get an interview. That's how the Rooney Rule became up. That's how they came up with the goddamn.
But the way the Steelers operate and the way everybody else operates is different. Mike Tomlin was on Bill Cowher's staff, so they hired within, just like Bill Cowher was on Chuck Noll's staff. The Steelers really don't go outside and hire head coaches. They hire from within. So that's how Mike Tomlin got the job. They see you every day. They see how you work and all this type of stuff. So, and just by his good grace and by his talent and by his intellect, he's never had a losing season. So they ain't had no reason to fire him. He's won a Super Bowl, so they ain't got no reason to fire him. He's been to another one.
Yeah, but what about Indian coaches? I can know draft picks for Indian coaches. What about Cambodian coach? If you hire a Cambodian coach,
man, shut the fuck up.
I'm just saying, like,
that's a good question, though.
Man,
how about
you gonna do a
Honduras?
gay coach now? You gonna get two draft picks?
Exactly.
Gay coach.
How about a midget? How about a midget?
Midget coach, man. What the hell? They're the most oppressed fucking demographic in America. A midget albino coach. What about how many draft picks you get from one of those?
How about if you hire a coach that's never played football? You might get 5 draft picks.
Okay, if you hire me, you get a whole nother draft.
Yeah, you get your own draft. You get your own draft.
Like, for example, right, the Houston Texans just now it's kind of like a backhanded thing that they're doing, but they just hired Lovie Smith, right? They hired Lovie Smith. Lovie Smith has been fired from how many jobs in the NFL? He's been fired from 2 other jobs, right? Went to college at Illinois, got fired from Illinois. The Houston Texans hired him only because they wanted to. They couldn't hire Josh McCown because he hadn't had any head coaching. He hadn't had any coaching experience in the NFL. He was coaching high school last year or 2 years ago. Now they hire Lovie Smith, make Josh McCown his offensive coordinator. So in 2 years, when they fired Lovie Smith, because the Texans are absolute dog shit, when they fired Lovie Smith, they can hire Josh McCown, hire the couch that they really wanted to hire. They do shit like that. Kind of like how they were trying to do Tyronn Lue with Jason Kidd out there in LA. That's why Tyronn Lue didn't take the Laker job. They wanted to put Jason Kidd on his staff. I'm like, whoa, I don't want Jason Kidd on my staff. Y'all trying to put my replacement on my staff. I don't want him on my staff.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, that's awful, man. They gonna handicap us, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we dumb. Like man, people better stand up, man, and say fuck them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, as long as them good old boys run that league, man, they ain't gonna let us in.
Man,
they ain't gonna let us in as far as ownership.
They said they
I remember when Diddy tried to buy the Panthers, they wouldn't let him.
I wouldn't let Diddy buy them motherfuckers either.
Shit, why not? He can't be no worse than these other dudes.
Hey, you talking about women in the locker room? Don't let Diddy in the locker room.
Shit, draft me to Carolina.
Don't let Diddy come to the locker room looking at y'all, boy.
Oh, he be dancing. He be dancing in the locker room.
You don't
Man,
get
Diddy
me too.
had
Like,
that
take
fucking,
that,
man,
take
Diddy
that.
had Bank of America Arena, Bank of America Stadium packed out, man.
Oh, he might. He gonna have someone else in that locker room packed out too.
Man, Nick, stop your shit, man.
Back out.
You know what's up with Diddy. You know.
Max always be on some bullshit.
Take that, take that, take that, take that. Hell no. I don't want to see him come out in those shiny bubble uniforms and
Oh my god! Yeah, they definitely would do it. Remember, he did the Dallas Mavericks uniforms.
Hey, Ron Rivera like Puerto Rican or some shit, man. I don't think he's Mexican, but not
no one got an extra draft pick for that guy, man. What happened to that? That's fucked up.
But Autumn, man, Lovie Smith needs to get fired. The old coach from
He's
Cincinnati
trash.
don't ever need to coach again, man. If you bad, dog. Like,
yeah,
man, that motherfucker was there. What's that? Ron Lewis? What's his name? Lewis?
Oh, Marvin Lewis.
Marvin, he was terrible, dog.
Never won a playoff game.
Never won a playoff game. Fire him, man. You know what I mean? Like, I really just want the best guys, and there's a lot of great overqualified black coaches.
Byron Leftwich, they never gave Todd
Ryan and the offensive coordinator from Kansas City. Offensive coordinator
Eric Bieniemy. It's absolutely criminal that Eric Bieniemy hasn't had a head coaching job yet.
Yeah, facts.
That shit should be criminal.
Yeah,
but,
that's why it should go to the most qualified guy. If it goes to the most qualified guy, it'll be more black coaches in the NFL. You understand what I'm saying? So
absolutely. Look at the Tampa Bay team from 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
They're all of his assistant coaches, except for like one or two, were black.
And that was on purpose too.
That was completely on purpose. That was completely on purpose, man.
Appreciate you, KP. Yeah, man. It's yeah, man. All right, man. Let's get out of here, man.
Definitely. All right,
so you got Fred behind the wall, lockdown, man. Free my boy, man.
Free.
Coming back. Coming back on Malcolm X's birthday shit.
Yeah,
get out of lockdown.
I forgot you moved and shit, Fred. I was about to say, well, all your barbershop shit at, but I forgot
June, first week of June, I'll be in a new crib.
It'll be in the on a compound.
June,
hey, did you get evicted, Fred?
Like Michael
Pretty much, I'm
Corleone?
homeless. I'm homeless. Yeah, I'm homeless.
Damn.
That's fucked up.
I get it, man.
Max. That nigga house can fit my house in your house in the living room.
Damn.
That's
let me get the closet.
I'm doing some work on it. So
hey, Kevin Brown, I completely agree. Hey, Fred, you got the bail queued up. Can we get a 10 count for Kevin Samuels?
Yeah. We're supposed to do that, man.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Definitely.
That'll be great for that man. He deserves it.
He's a fucking American hero.
Oh, he really is.
That man said, "I'm the daddy that you didn't have."
Hey, listen, he is gonna be on the same level. Nah, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna say some bullshit.
I felt the hyperbole coming.
The greatest promoter ever.
Hey, he's gonna be on the same level as Malcolm X, Martin Luther King.
Quit your shit, Kyle.
He needs a statue.
Speaking of which, Wilder got his statue at Tuscaloosa.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Deontay Wilder, man. We need him back in the goddamn ring. Even if
no, we don't,
beat
man.
on Max.
Right off in the sunset, bro.
Man, I tell you Wilder ain't got nothing to prove, man.
He got shit else to prove.
Man, get that Joshua fight in. Get that Joshua fight in.
Nah.
Don't nobody give a fuck.
Yeah, really.
Nobody want to see AJ get well.
It's still one of the biggest fights you can make in boxing, and they're both on a losing streak.
And I think they fighting in Dubai again. You notice all his rematches being fucking Dubai and shit. So that's neither.
Okay, I'll see Wilder in Dubai.
Hey, what is that called?
For what?
The 10 count?
Yeah, what is it called? It's not coming up. What is it called?
What is what?
A boxing ceremonial 10 count?
Yeah, boxing ceremonial 10 count, right. She better find it on YouTube or something.
Yeah, I normally do. All right, I got one. Cool.
You got one?
Yeah, let's see. Hopefully this one.
From Nelson Mandela. I have fought against.
This is Nelson Mandela's 10 count.
Oh, okay.
Against white domination, and I have fought against black domination. I have cherished the ideal of a democratic and a free society in which all persons live together in harmony and with equal opportunities. It is an ideal which I hope to live for and to achieve. But if needs be, it is an ideal for which.
All right, here we go. Yeah, rest in peace, Kevin Samuels, for sure, man. Rest in peace to that brother. Yeah, for sure.
Man, the legendary.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she is? Yeah, on the 23rd. I appreciate you, Roland. Did you know that you and Candace Owens are dropping films this month? You're dropping Checks and Balances, and she's dropping George Floyd and the Rise of BL. She about to expose them sons of guns. Woo! She about to expose them, and I want to see it. I'm happy, man. I'm happy. I spent a lot of time with BLM doing those protests. I was out there damn near every day, you know, and just because not because I wanted to protest, I didn't know what to do, you know. Being home felt like I was sinning, you know. So, yeah, man, she gonna expose the hell out of it. She already exposed her when she said, "Oh, you was assaulting me," and then come to find out, she said, "Okay, I'll leave." She don't want to come to the door. I'll leave, and then you come to find out today, she bought her whole family houses, man, with the money.
Damn.
Man, we'll talk about it tomorrow. That'll be a good topic talking about. Yeah, down goes BLM.
Oh, hey, Fred. No, don't talk about that. No, don't bring the black women down.
We don't want to bring the black people down. My bad. Now we might as well try to change the behavior of white people then.
Let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that instead. Let's change the behavior of white people.
Even if they're acting right, still.
Hey,
all of them.
By the way,
every single one.
What white person should we be attacking right now? Out of curiosity.
The man. the one from 400 years ago.
Give me a name right now, and I'll put him in the comment tomorrow. I mean, the title tomorrow, and we'll just drill him. We'll drill that white man tomorrow because he's holding us. This one white man is holding us back.
I think the names I heard was they, them.
Shut the hell
government,
up,
Uncle
let's get
Sam.
out of here. Shut the hell up, man. Come on, let's go.
Never know what's specific.
There go Max.
Max, get your ass out of here.
All right.
Get your ass out of here, Max.
Yeah, we already know you don't
We head over to the boxing section, man. We live right now. Go ahead and pull up on me.
For sure. Pull up on me. Appreciate you, DJ. Appreciate you, champion heart dog. Love you, dog. Love you, man. Love you, dog.
All right, man.
Nothing love for you guys.
Right,
hey, I'm proud of your ascension, Fred. I see how you were 2 years ago compared to now. I like where your mind's going, man. I like that you know what I mean?
Get your ass out of here, man.
You know what I'm saying? And you, I halfway like you, Kyle. You
man, get your ass out of here, man.
You kind of cool, Kyle. You know what I'm saying?
Cool Kyle, man.
KKK, kind of cool, Kyle. Watch out.
Cool Kyle, man. Yeah, he
I love y'all, man. I'm gonna be in the section right now. All right, champ. I see you, man.
All right. The section, dog. I like that name. The section. What you got, champion heart? He hung up on his own. That was good enough for us, though. Peace, man. Don't come back.
Man.
Don't come back.
Keep your foot on these suckers' necks. In the words of the great philosopher, all the great philosophers, the great philosopher.
And go to the boxing section, man. We going to the boxing section after.
Yeah, man. We live from the boxing section.
Hey, you gotta have me on your show next week so I can promote the movie.
Oh, man, you already know. Hey, listen.
Today I ain't gotta take the kids in the morning.
Head over to the boxing section, man. We live.
Yeah.
Me and Fred, we out of here. Hasta mañana. In the words of the great philosopher DB, Fred Drop. Play that song, Fred.
I got you, man. Bro, this was a fun show, man. It's great to have y'all in here, man. It really does. It makes my heart warm. I feel warm and fuzzy on the inside. You know what I mean, Rowan? KB. Journey, man, Rowan. Hey, I was gonna drop a video today. Al Haymon is the worst leader for black men. I was about to drop it, man. And then I didn't have no sound in my car because I was watching YouTube. So I can't watch YouTube and do a video in my car. I learned that today. Joe Jack, appreciate you, KB. It's all love, man. Love is the word. Darius. He is. Hey, love is the word. Sent me the clip. He's literally on his 10th kid. What's up, Champion Heart? What's up, King Grayson? So a mild body, right? Mild body. I'm about to do some research on YouTube about cigars. I may not light one, but I'm gonna put one in my hand though. You know what I mean? Yeah, brother Cole. I'm gonna fake it though. I'm gonna fake it for the pictures though. I'm gonna fake it for the gram. Fake it for the gram, baby. Fake it for the gram. Fake it for the gram. How do you hold a cigar? Like this? Like this? Like that? Oh, okay. I got to learn how to hold one. You know what I mean? So I can look like a professional. I gotta go get a consultant from Malik Scott. You know what I mean? Hey, Aunt Fresh, appreciate you coming through, y'all. Man, I told you, appreciate y'all coming through, man. People Hernandez is in the building, man. Thank you, dog.
Peoples Hernandez.
Oh, man. That's funny as hell. I ain't lying, man. Today is the 17th. Got 13 more days. Be in my crib, man.
Make sure I head over to the boxing section, man.
Yeah.
Head over to the boxing section.
So the problem I'm having is I got to find TVs so you don't get the glare. But those TVs are so expensive, you know? Because I want to watch TV in the daytime. I was going to get a projector, but you can't see it in the daytime. So I need some TVs that I can watch at 12 o'clock in the daytime. The basketball's on, and
we'll feel sorry for you, Fred.
I'm trying, dog. I'm trying.
Oh, shit.
I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos, so we can roast Joe Biden tomorrow. Oh, I would love that.
Yeah, let's do that. A Joe Biden roast.
I mean, ain't no boxing this week. Shit. Hey, we can roast Farrakhan. I might do a video on Farrakhan tomorrow. Farrakhan and Al Haymon in the same video. Worst thing happened to black men in 20th century. I love y'all, man. I'm going, man. Holla at y'all tomorrow.